Happy Thursday. Okay, let's see. Live. Cool. Anyway. Alright, yesterday was a very chill stream. I mean, I think most of them are. I'd like to think they are. But it was more of a conversations and chatting rather than Stardewing. Because the day before that, we reached our Floor 100 Skull Cavern achievement, which is pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm trying to think. Last we left off. Kind of thing. And today I don't know what specifically I'd like to tackle. Part of me wants to try maybe doing some of these secret notes. I don't know. I actually don't know because I get them, they look cool, and then I honestly forget them. So I'm just kind of... They're fun, they're great. But I don't really... I've not given them much thought. Ever since. I really like the theme, the opening theme to Stardew. 555772. Oh, dang, that's a lot of money. But the grind for money, I think, is good. Okay. Okay, tomorrow in-game is the flower dance. Oh, we can ask anybody we want. The spirits are very happy today. Okay. I actually think I do kind of want to go back to the Skull Cavern then. I mean, I know we've done it, but why not keep doing it? Kind of thing. These are gonna be good for romancing Krobus, because I want to start doing that as well. Yeah. Getting there slowly but surely down here. I should make more casks. If you can find a partner, you might even want to participate in the dance yourself. There's a little clearing beyond the forest west of town where we will hold the dance. Let's see. Say hi to everybody. If somebody's up here. A cat. A cow. Okay. A lot of little friends hanging out here. Perfect. Did I get this little guy? I think that's everybody. I always have to check. It's not everybody. Who am I missing? A little dino. There's one here. Lurk, gonna be lurking. Monarch, welcome in. Enjoy your lurk. I hope you're well. I really do. Yay. Here, here we are. He's little hiding. God, they're so cute. But I wish there were a more efficient way to do this. But I guess I can't really complain because it is a... Ooh. Oh, look at that. Woot! Oh my gosh, Zane! 7 streams. Zane, how are you today? I hope you're well. 171 out of 240. Okay. I'm actually gonna start the day in the Skull Caverns, I think. I just, even at floor 100, the itch to keep going is there. Wow, lots of ancient fruit. Lots of ancient fruit. I should make more ancient fruit seed. That's another thing. Let's just use a couple of these pieces. I played with some friends today, except on the EU server, and I had very low level character on there. Aww. It's nice to play with friends. It really is. I hope it was a good time, despite low level. I really do. Let's see. Okay. Duck is in the way. There we go. Oh, they're always in the way. Oh, yeah. The auto grabbers are such a game changer. Oh my god. They are such a game changer. What's going on with my setup's a little silly. And Nublet, Seda, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're well. Okay, there we go. And Nublet. Yay. Okay, let's grab. Also Nublet. Oh boy, whoever chats next is a Nublet. I am fine. Oh, I'm glad to hear. I'm so glad to hear. Yeah, we're it's a new day. A new day, new something. It's okay. Being a Nublet is a joyful thing. I embrace it. Okay. Let's see. Put that in the fridge. This in the fridge. I am Nublet. Aw, Nublet's that's so cute. I'm just kind of vibing is a feature, a glorious feature of life. Let's see. Put these away. My brain is very like, why do I have so much stuff? Okay. Too easily amused. Small heal. This big heal. This. I'm planning on making some pastries on Friday and Saturday for stock since I'm running low on them. Borek from Homemade Puff Pastry. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I dreamt recently that I was of all things, I had a dream that I was making like puff pastry. And like the phyllo dough, the layered like phyllo. I dreamt that I made a pizza out of that. And now I kind of want to try it. Like I'm just a little curious. I want to know what that is. What that's like. If that could be something that's actually those phyllos. Yeah, no, I know. My brain connected like puff pastry because they're both kind of like. You could make like treats, like sweet treats out of them. So my brain just connected the dots. But yeah, no, puff pastry is I want some puff pastry now. Let's see. I'm also just trying to. I hope this is enough healing. I think it is. Like even if I just have to, pop the little berries multiple times. Okay. Alright, I think that should be good. But now I'm curious to know what a pizza made from phyllo would taste like. What's this? Okay. It's Cameron time. Oh, this is nice. Because, the cactus fruit, the presence of quite a bit of cactus fruit will mean more healing as well. Okay, and I didn't bring the hoe with me, so all those little worm spots can just be, we'll just leave them alone for now. There's a lot of cactus fruit today, which is nice, because, I think for a while when I was grinding every single day, I, kind of depleted. I depleted the cactus fruit stock. Okay. Let's do this. The, panning here is so much better than it is, on Switch. I have a save file on the Switch that just, it's never... What is this? It's so cute! Ooh, let's try it on. I like it. I do like that. That is a nice little shirt. I'm kind of putting it off. I don't mean to. But... Oh, I can't get down there. Dang it. Oh well. That's okay. There's some cactus fruit just out of reach. I thought I could reach it, but... Okay. I actually do want to grab the coal up here, though. There we go. Oh. Okay. I want the aquamarine, but I don't want to deal with the mummy. I don't want it. This is fine. I am a little... I feel very slow, because I'm not, no. Gonna grab the mushroom, but that's okay. I'm being a little silly. It's not good to let yourself get overwhelmed by monsters, but I mean, I've got a lot of healing, so I guess it's fine. And hey, they showed me the way down. Okay, let's do a big heal. Yay. Now we can do a little heal for good measure. And honestly, just head down. Part of it was because they were gonna all follow me in, so I just like, yeah, I gotta take these guys out. They're too close. They're in the aggro zone, and we're already aggroed, like this guy. A hat! A fishing hat! Looks so silly. You know what? It matches, so I guess we're in the hat now. I'm almost done with my book. Ooh, which one? Which one? How are you enjoying it also? This morning I was reading Hollow. Carl, the third book. Heck yeah. How is the series going for you? It sounds just so joyful. And so, like... Jeez. Wow. Oh, if I wasn't enjoying it, I would... Oh, no, that's fair. That's more than fair. Ooh. This guy. Wow, so many slimes. This is my lucky room. Why are you guys here? Oh, there's two of them. Oh my god, okay. Heal me. Oh my god, another auto grabber. My luck in this save has just been great. Okay, I'm just gonna go down. I heard it, and just my brain is like, I don't want to deal with this now. Let's see. Ooh, this is the perfect, let me just clear a path. Jesus. I want to use one of my bombs, but I gotta get these guys out of the way. You guys, let me have a... They're so pesky. And there's another one just outside range. Okay. I'm gonna have to restock my my healing. 5 levels. Ooh. Grab the amethyst and go. Jesus. Spare me! I'm supposed to have good luck. It's almost 10 a.m. and I've done nothing today. Oh! There's nothing wrong with that, though. That's okay. I know the feeling, though. I can relate. I've had a bit of a, not sluggish day, per se, but, I gave myself time to read and drink my tea before hopping on stream. But... Oh no. Oh god. Hey. Oh. Okay. No mercy sometimes. I may wait. I'm not gonna heal just yet. I'm gonna wait to heal until my health drops a little and I can just take a big heal. What? Wow! Look at that. That's brilliant. And then I have iron. I have the iron. I may as well just craft some of these. A seed maker. Now it's worth it. Any of those, like, tools or resources. I did not, this save file, the thing that I really like is that I did not once purchase seeds. The only thing I purchased from Pierre was the backpack, the inventory, because you're forced to. There's no other way to upgrade inventory unless you go to Pierre. And that was the only thing that I purchased from him. Perfect. And I kind of like that. I don't know. I've decided that I'm team. I don't like Pierre very much. You know, guys, I've also gotten so used to getting jump scared at any random point, sometime within the first, like, half hour stream, that my body is, like, braced for jump scare. Like, I just had an intrusive thought of, there's gonna be a jump scare that happens at any point. So it just, like, became an intrusive thought. Like, that's what streaming does to you guys. It, let's just say it rewrites brain chemistry or something. I'm just being dramatic, but it's a vibe. I just want a... Let's do this. I could use, like, the bombs, but I like them for the big clusters, where there's just, like, an insane amount of rock. Oh, like this room, actually. No, I want the rubies! What do we want to get rid of? Ooh! The burglar's shank. As nice as that is. Ooh, we can reclaim a pretty decent amount, too. Okay, let me just carve myself a path. Oh my god. Oh my god, go away. Go away, you should not be... Haha! Ah! Misclicks. This thing. What a menace. Okay, I need a big heal. Okay. I do like the skull cap. I know, like, we've already done the floor 100. You know, we've gotten down to floor 102, but I still enjoy it. It's, I think, still one of my, just favorite things to do in this game so far. I should eventually make my way back to Ginger Island. I think after this, like, we've got the luau situation, so I'll do that. But something else I think I want to do. There it is. I just said Alex, welcome in. I was just, like, literally a couple minutes ago. I don't know if you were here looking for that or if you just showed up. Thank you, first and foremost, for the Tangia. I just said that I've gotten so used to sometime within the first 30 minutes of stream getting a jump scare that I actually had an intrusive thought that a jump scare was going to happen, like, at any point. And I was making a joke about how regular streaming will, like, rewrite your brain chemistry, because it'll, like, create new, like, intrusive thoughts. Alex, good morning. I hope you're well. I hope all is well. I hope today is an easy day for you, and that, yeah. Wow, I actually did that to myself. I kind of manifested that. I brought it up, and lo and behold, it became reality. That's really funny. Eating Mexican food with Alex. Aw, I love that. Hopefully it's really tasty Mexican food. Just completely destroyed a carne asada. Carne asada fry. Woo! Wait, what are carne asada fry? Are they like fries, like with like carne asada on top of it? No picture today. Aw, that's how you know the food is like too good. When you see it and immediately want to devour it. That sounds amazing! I demand today's mug reveal. Aw, Seda, I finished my tea, so I have no mug, sadly. The only thing I have is this water bottle. But, wait, we can do a mug reveal, because I should have a mug. Where is it? Okay, you know what, we'll do a mug reveal anyway. I see how it is. Carne asada with nacho cheese and fries based. That sounds... I want some. You know what, no, we can do a mug reveal. It's just empty. And it's still packed. Okay. Hang on. I've got you, Seda. How about this? How about this for a mug? There's nothing inside it. Is it dishwasher safe? It is dishwasher safe. But there it is. I should actually put it in the dishwasher. I was gonna save it as just a decorative. What is the thing on your chair? Is there something on my chair? I demand a description of the mug then. Sailor Moon, good morning! Yeah, it's a Sailor Moon mug. The thing is, I love Sailor Moon so much that I'm just like, I just kind of want this to sit on my desk and maybe have pens in it. In fact, since I unpacked it on stream, let's just do that. I'm just gonna stick some pens. The blanket, the towel. Oh, it's a fluffy, it's a fleece blanket. Oh, yeah, this is a fleece blanket. I have it for, in case I get cold. See, now I've got, oh, I actually have this is one of my students was a Japanese exchange student, and she was just a sweetheart. So she bought me a bunch of, like, cute things from Japan back in the day. So, alright, it's a pen holder now. Ta-da! And now it will sit. Let's put him next to my owl. Off screen. No, my owl! I have so many yeah, because I write so much. I do so much writing, and sometimes I need, like, different colors, and I've got pencils. I go through pens so fast, too. Booties, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is a fleece blanket. It's for if I get cold, or if I just want a blanket. If I want to drench myself in wrap up in a blanket. I have it here. And it's nice and soft. Actually, fun story. This blanket I have several of them. Is when I was when I got my first apartment in grad school. They were $2 at Walmart, so I got like 5 of them. So I figured, why not? And my apartment was so cold all the time that I figured I needed a lot of blankets. And I'm glad that I bought 5 because my apartment had really awful draft. And I didn't have a lot of furnishing, which meant it was very drafty and very cold and just could not retain warmth. So my really jank way of trying to maintain warmth was to put these blankets with like the really heavy-duty clothes drying like clothespins and hang them up on all the windows as a kind of form of like my own makeshift like blackout curtains. And it wasn't complete, like it helped a little. It was still drafty, but it was like not torturously so. And then I had 3 blankets that I would sleep with. Someone had donated to me a weighted blanket. It was a 20-pound like duvet. And then I had one of these small blankets and then another like thick comforter. And that's how I kept myself warm in a really, really like crappy apartment. Hello, chum. Always good to see you in the morning. Aw, that's so sweet. I agree. I agree. Alright, what am I doing? Okay. Oh, I don't want this. Wow, wherever I go, wherever I go, it's just these guys. Hey, come over here. Now I can just kind of go away. I am a morning person. Yeah. Same. It's why I stream these days, my morning. Aside from this is just the best time for my, like, schedule. I do have the most energy in the mornings. I'm still aiming to, I have less pain in the morning. Oh, that's so relatable. Morning, Dart, welcome in. Dart, I love your mermaid. I love your mermaid. I have to get one. I haven't done any drawing for a couple of days, but I do want to draw a new mermaid. I might, like, post a... It's getting late. Wait, how is it already midnight? I didn't even notice. Wow. I didn't even notice it's so late. Chronic pain always makes me cranky. Yeah, I can... God, I can relate so hard to that. Alright, we'll grab some of this ore, and I think I'll just head back. Prismatic shard! Yes, please. Let me have that. What do I want to get rid of? Get rid of those in here. Yeah, I hear you there. I hear you there completely. Okay, get rid of these. Oh my god. Hey. Nice. Okay, he's not gonna get up. Oh, it's a nice Sailor Moon. Oh, you saw the Sailor Moon mug. Yay! I'm so happy. Alright, I'm gonna grab that. Oh, there's a hole. I guess may as well, right? Just see where we go. Floor 56. And we head back. Yeah, I hear you there. Some days I wake up and it's just high pain. But my pain has no rhyme or reason when it flares. And I've just kind of... I don't even know. Wow, look at all this. Good stuff. Thanks, I'm having withdrawals of not drawing. Oh, yeah, it's been a few days. I haven't really had the chance to, because now that I'm doing that, like I have a new beta reading project, ongoing, and I've got a couple of different things ongoing that I'm really excited about, but it's, let's see. Ruby, diamond, topaz. This thing. Wow, look at that. We are so rich. Alright, I'll take care of selling all the stuff. We could put some of this back, right? Put that back. This. So cute. Seed makers. This is amazing. I've got auto petter and auto grabber. Like, this has been one hell of a really awesome, save. Like, the RNG has been very favorable for me. It's kind of awesome. That reminds me, I need to finish my friend's portrait. Saying that was phenomenal. My goodness. That was so good. You were incredible. I think the mermaid is going to become more of a Lovecraftian monster if I can get good news about the laptop. Oh, that would be so awesome. I saw the Demon Souls. I feel bad I don't remember her name. She's the, you give her the souls and she'll upgrade your weapons. I just forget her name. But that's who she reminded me of. And I love that so much. Cloth! Did that dude just tell you she likes cloth? That's a good band name. From Soft should hire me. Oh, they should. Desk-chan, welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Aw, yay. Oh, I should have put this back. Yeah, I have. Nah, you know what? Let's just go to bed. I'm pushing it. Happy to see you. Hope everyone's well. Good to see you too. Yeah, I hope your day is off to a good start. 6767. Look at that total, guys. Oh, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. See, the thing is, like, any, like, young, like, Gen Alpha will be like, it's not funny. It's just 6-7. But it's 6-7 in a row. Leave stream. Alright, take care, Monarch. Good luck and enjoy your day. Screenshot it. Yeah. I can be an ultimate, like, boomer millennial and take a picture of it. That was a joke! Oh, I get it's... Oh my god. Wow, I'm really just outing myself as not... Oh, it's so dumb though, but it's so funny. The being amused by the 6767 is dumb, I mean. Anyway. 6-7 is really dumb. I'm not gonna lie, I still don't entirely understand it. My husband's younger students tried to, like, explain it to him, and then he explained it to me in his own way, and it was one of those, I don't get it. Like, I actually really don't get it. But he was very entertained by how, like, into it they were. Oh, today's the feast of the dance, the spring dance. It can be explained. No, I think it's just new gen brain rot. I mean, the thing is, like, I could sit here poking fun at how the new generations have really dumb humor, but, like, being a millennial and the shit that I laughed at was pretty dang, like, not only dumb, but, like, really unhinged. I think the fact that nobody understands it is the point of the meme. It means nothing. It's come full circle. I think Zoomers don't like it anymore, and now it's funny for Boomer. Yeah. The meme, not you. You and Payne were 6-7 before it was a thing. That's so true. Oh my god, poor Seda. Poor Seda. That's true, and Payne. I wonder how Payne's doing. I hope Payne's doing well. I haven't seen him in a while. I will never understand 6. You and me both, Sade, but I get easily amused. The spirits are somewhat annoyed. Okay. And our special forecast. Okay, cool. Oh, let me just check the rerun. Oh, we're in year 3. Lobster Bisque. Okay. He's doing well. Finishing that. Yeah, I know he was really, really swamped with the academic work. At least millennial humor's great. A pun isn't a pun until it's full. Yeah, Monarch, our generation. Oh my god. Just so unhinged. So unhinged. Our generation was the, hey, are you alright? You're like, oh, we're totally fine. It's like, but you just made, like, a really dark joke. Like, that's our generation. Okay. We were trolls. Yeah. It's a pity Lex isn't here, because I just made a really dumb, like, Homestar reference that I think he would have been really excited about. Good old Lex. Okay, let's do this. Alright, let's see what's going on up here, down here. Alright, they're really cooking. Really, really cooking. It's good times. Good stuff, good times. Summon him by compliment. I know, right? I should just like I summoned Alex by saying that I was having intrusive thoughts about being jump scared, and then not even like 2 minutes after the fact, Alex sent the moist jump scare, and it was just kind of this formation where they're just standing still, facing the screen like that is a little like disturbing. I love it, but it is kind of like, speaking of unhinged. Whoa! Bat wings. That is very hilarious. Environmental storytelling, in which you learn that your cat is killing bats. Which kind of makes me sad. Because I like bats. God, all of you are in this giant cluster. What the hell? Let me pet you. Okay, did I get... I may have gotten everybody. Okay, I did. Yay! Dart, what's cooking? My laptop, jokes aside, chicken curry. I'm not in the mood to bake. Oh my god, chicken curry sounds so good. I could go for like a good curry. My dad sent me so many like curry. I've got masala. I've got different kinds of curry. I think tikka masala, and I've got some other like curry adjacent spices. So a curry, I think, is on the roster. Curry something. Oh, I brought ingredients to make more cookies with tikka masala. Yeah, tikka masala is so good. It's so good. And I'm so happy that my husband likes, I mean, spicy food. And that he's open to that kind of cuisine and really likes it. So a lot of people are so very, I mean, it's understandable, like, if you're not used to that kind of, whatever you call it. I get it, but it's nice that he really likes it, like, really, really enjoys it. Ooh, okay. But, I like a good, the flower dance has begun. Who do we want to ask for the dance? Did you try Gorma chicken? Oh my god, yeah, I love it. I love it. My dad used to make it because he had so when I was a kid, when we were really little, our neighbors who also were like, we were, you know, back in the era when we were all like, when you were actually friends with your neighbors, when you knew them, when you'd liked them. But our neighbors were Indian, and they introduced us to a lot of like really amazing foods. And then after, like, years after that, my dad had a phase where we just, like, he would try different, specifically Indian recipes. And so I grew up with a lot of things, and he'd add his own touch to them. And, you know, we'd do like the multicultural thing where they'd be like one like Egyptian entree, and then like the main dish was essentially like an Indian curry. And I miss that. I miss that a lot. I don't come close to what my dad was able to do. Like, my dad was so like creative, but I try. I do try. Is it bad that I like colder months more because my computer isn't on fire whenever I play moderately intensive video game? I use a laptop so I can usually feel my fingers burning. Oh my god, Monarch, my husband and I are going through the same thing. Me, not so much, but my poor husband, because he has, he built his own piece, like a PC that he had to shell out for, and he used up, like he saved up for it. And that thing is, it's a powerhouse, and that's where he does all, like, the Sun and Eos, like, the YouTube channel stuff, and you can play anything on it. It's incredible, but it gets so hot. And his poor study is so warm that we feel the same way. Like, we like to record and game in the winter months because it's so chilly, that if anything, like, it means that his computer just adds a little bit of heat. But he, like, these summer months, especially as summer approaches in this area, um, like, it's getting so, like, I feel bad for him because he gets nauseated. Like, he's been trying to record, and he's easily nauseated with things. Like, I think, I want to play Minecraft with him, but I don't think it's going to be possible because the first person stuff really, really nauseates him. And with the heat, it's just, I feel so bad. So it's all to say I feel that. Haley, ooh, maybe we could, yeah, maybe Haley. I think that'd be really cute. I do not, it's not, I get it. Don't worry, we've seen your cooking and it looks, Dart, that's so sweet. I've been cooking since single digits. My parents taught me, the first thing I ever learned to cook was scrambled eggs. And I used to make a lot of eggs and then, kind of played around with that and then branched out, and I cook more or less every day. And I'm glad for it because I think it's an important skill set. And that's sweet of you to say. Like, I do try. As much as I do like the gross food memes, so I know it horrifies people, but that's half the fun of the gross food memes. I do like to cook, and I do, like to, I don't know. I like to feed people. It's always cold in my basement where all my PCs are. Oh, that's a strat. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be, like, if we're settling in South Carolina, I don't know if we'll be able to have a basement. Part of me kind of hopes that because, like, that would be optimal, to have a nice chilly, like a room that's permanently chilly. And I have sweaters, so if little old me being cold, like, I'll be fine, like, I'll be cozy. When my laptop heats, I have to run a fan, not on me, but the laptop. Yeah, we actually do that too. He's got a standing fan, and his study is across the hall. We have a standing fan for that. Um, God, it's so real. But yeah, Monarch, so relatable, so relatable. Guys, I'll be right back. I just need to use the restroom. I will be quick. I do the same thing, yeah. Hatsune, welcome in. I'm doing all right. How are you? I hope you're doing wonderfully. How's the music making? I'll be right back, guys. I just need the restroom. Hi, YouTube. Hatsune, one of my Twitch users, Dart Soul, says hello. It's fun having, like the double community is, like, I'm sure it's probably surreal for chatters. It's like, who's she talking to? And I think I had a YouTube chatter come and be like, I feel like I'm eavesdropping on a phone conversation. I'm just like, no, you're part of it. You're just missing something. Anyway, I'll be right back. Hi, YouTube. I was just there. Zane says hello. Give me one moment, guys. Alright, I'm here. Yeah, what game do you play? Oh, I'm seeing. Unfortunately, the optimal place for the fan is right over my computer, mouse, keyboard, so my fingers are getting burnt and cooled at the same time. Aw. I'm great, thanks, Hatsune. I'm so happy to hear that. Let me... It's weird. Yeah, Monarch, that's a vibe. Oh, what game do you play, by the way? Sonic Racing Crossworld Subnautica. Ooh, Subnautica would be... Subnautica is a game that has my interest peaked. Like, I would love to try that sometime. And Minecraft! Yay, with extensive mods and shaders. I miss Minecraft. I need to play that again at some point. Those are some of the ones I usually do. Max settings, so it's my fault. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you have a PC that's powerful enough, you may as well. It just kind of sucks that... I don't know. What specs does he have? That the computer gets too hot? Maybe it's poor cooling? Oh, no, the PC is fine. It's just... He shelled out for, like, a really, like... The thing is, he's got a lot of tech as well, like, in his space, because his, the space that we record is also his office where he does work, and so he's got all, like, the equipment and stuff running, but no, his PC is fine, it's not overheating, it's just runs everything. When you have a lot of, like, machines that are running, they emit by just heat by default. And so that effect, because the rooms are small and not great insulated, then his side of the his side of the house faces the clearing, where the sun spends most of its day. So the combination of all that just creates a lot of uncomfortable heat. Good game. Subnautica is great. You can get Spook too. I only watch streams. Oh, I like Spook. Remember, the optimal way to play Subnautica is blind. If you go in, don't look at the wiki. Gotcha. Yeah, and the only thing I know about it is it's underwater. And that's what sells me, because I'm a water person. But duly noted. And yeah, for, like, good horror games, it's nice to go in not fully know. Like, my first Silent Hill experience, I had no idea what it was about, and I immediately fell in love. But I'm an unhinged human. Yeah, spooky is fun. The book that I was reading this morning, I don't know if I'd call it spooky. It's a gothic dark fantasy. But I like it so much I'm actually wearing a sweater. Another game for good blind first playthroughs, Outer Wild. Ooh, I've heard so much good about Outer Wilds. I'm trying to think if we have it. Yeah. It's funny because there are so many games I'd love to play blind. But, like, even when you set, like, no spoilers rules, you still get people coming in and spoiling shit. And for me, it's like I have the third game to the Somnium Files, and I love that series so much. And I'd like to stream it blind, but I'm like, this is one of my favorite series, and the writer writes phenomenal plot twists, and I would be so pissed if someone came in and spoiled the ending, or just, not necessarily that they're trolling, but they're so excited they say something that's spoilery, like people... And some people don't have a good gauge of what's spoiler. It's like, oh, you're meeting this character. Oh, you better, like that. Like, just little hints like, oh, like just... And so I'm just kind of... I haven't done blind playthroughs in a while just because of that. Because it's so, like... For part of it for me is it's hard not to speak up when the streamer's doing something wrong. Yeah, if I am watching a streamer and if I know the game, I just don't say anything, because a lot of streamers don't like being corrected, because they're enjoying the game. That's their chance to shine or do something, but I get that itch, like, I understand that, and that's why it's so, like, yeah, but I just kind of like to watch them. Hence I either ask to be banned. Hence I either ask to be banned or keep my... Aww. It's a mood. It's a mood. But the thing is, some people are okay, like, if you're nice about it, like, if you're not like, hey, what do you are, like whatever. Some people don't mind it, but some people do genuinely, myself included, like, I'm the sort of person who will bluntly, like, I have no idea what I'm doing, guys, help. Or just, like, wanting to figure it out, or getting distracted by things, so even if I'm not progressing, my brain is amused by something, so I'm not necessarily looking to try to, I don't know. Chat user, Aura, you should jump to dodge, or stop jumping through all the game. His chat is quite the experience. Oh my god, it's a vibe. It's a vibe over there. Oh, I should go to the, let's go to the dance. stuff to sell. Okay. Oh, we can put the bat wings away. My cat gave me bat wings, which just tells me that my cat killed a bat. He's exactly two bat wings. Alright, this. I'm gonna sell that. Wow, look at all this stuff. Alright. Perfect. Oh, I haven't checked on my little saps. Yep. Immediately. Oh, I love getting iridium. I actually really like this. Is my first my earlier playthrough, like for my own. I didn't stream these. My primary source of iridium was the Statue of Perfection and panning with an iridium pan. That's how I did it. Did you get orders for ice cream? Yeah, how did that go, Seda? We'll chat up everybody. And then, I guess we'll just ask Kaylee. Oh, Elliot. I still love Elliot. See, it really does just make me think of my husband. Especially because, my husband, when I first met him, he had the long, like the long hair. It's... Aw, there she is! Oh, she's so cute. Just have to talk to everybody once. Gulp, I'm nervous. And we don't really have to talk to them now that we're maxed out, but I still like to. It's the Fabio hair for... Yeah, my husband, when I met him, he had, like, Fabio hair. And the thing is, he got compared to Fabio. And his students, when he had the long hair, I used to call him Fabio. Aww. Okay, Haley is just too cute. My god, she's so cute. Zane, I just get a kick out of like 80s like smut romance. So many of those covers had Fabio on them, and every time I see one of them, I giggle. Like I don't know why, like I just giggle. So cute. So cute. All the girls have their hands in the air, like that Stickman, like, speaking of millennial memes, the Stickman meme that has his hands in the air and the caption is, "I pooped!" with an exclamation point. And so for me, they've all pooped and they're just happy about it. I mean, I don't know. That was fun! Time to go home! We all pooped! Anyway. Owl. That's what I do. Yeah, I mean... The older we get, the more that you really have to celebrate, like, a good, healthy bowel movement. Not to be TMI, but, you know, things get a little complicated. So, you gotta celebrate all the wins. Alright. Before I go to bed for the night, something I actually do want to do is, I want to start befriending Krobus, so we're gonna grab one of these. Celebratory hands for good poop. Yeah. That actually has a ring to it. Celebratory hands for good poop. Oh, I need to jump and start selling the cookies here. Probably do a bakery store. Oh my god. Aw. That'd be awesome. That would be so fun. Alright. So, we are on a mission. I think for the next, like, in-game day or so. I mean, the thing is, if I see, like, a max luck day, the itch to check it is just, it's there, it's strong. But I think what I want to do is, throw this away so I don't accidentally give it to Krobus. But start working on relationships. So start dating. Because right now I've only befriended, but we need to start our chaos mode. I find things here and I sell them. Care to buy anything? Aw, he's so cute. Butterfly powder? What the heck? Crystal floor? I don't know what that is, but it sounds... Oh, hang on. He sells a star drop, and I feel like we should buy it at some point. Wait, does he not like the void essence? Do I have that wrong? Oh my god, whoops. I think I just pissed him off. I thought he liked void essence. Okay, whatever. I got that wrong. Celebratory to fit the stage how much the player controls the events, and much of the world is their own cradle. I'm pretty sure, because that's... Okay. I must have... Okay, I know the wizard likes the void essence, but I'm going to refresh my brain really quickly on Krobus. Stardew. I think it's just the eggs. Maybe it's just the void eggs that he likes. Yeah, void eggs, void mayo. Oh, he likes a lot of stuff. He likes iridium bars, too. Okay, so I just mixed it up in my brain. Time to start the day over. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. I'll take the L. I'll take the... It's almost midnight. I don't want to start the day over. It's funny, though. God, that's funny. Alright, what do I want to give him? I'll just give him void eggs. I'll save all the void eggs. I'll give him the next time... I think my chickens are doing iridium grade, so I'll just save, and that way that'll boost him up pretty high, pretty quickly. I had a friend who wanted to start the day over when she accidentally axed the... Oh, that hurts. Yeah, no, you gotta take the L sometime. Because that was my brain just... I must have been thinking of the wizard. Is okay. I'm sorry, Krobus. I did not mean to offend. We will make it up to him. What happens when you start the day? Oh, you lose all your progress. So the game saves after every day. So when I hit OK on the total, you'll see in the bottom left, it says saving, your progress has been saved, and then a new day starts. So it's just, if you mess up really, really badly, you could start the day over and it's... Alright, it's not a good luck day, so today is the relationship day. I think the only time I actually started the day over was when I sold my Galaxy Blade. That is fair. I have sold my day over, I'm trying to think the stupidest thing. I've literally sold my day over for small things. Like, I kept eating vegetables, which is a small thing, but it's like safe's coming. Yeah, pretty much. But it's a vibe, it's a strat. On a previous save, like a long time ago, when I was really relying on money making, and so I accidentally ate a star fruit instead of doing something that I didn't want to do, and I was really mad, and like, this is my money maker, so I reset the day. But it was only like 8 AM, so I didn't really do much. I was just doing farming, so I actually reset the days. I'm like, nope, I need this star fruit. But I'm trying to think. I've had friends who, you know, they were carrying bombs in their hotbar and accidentally dropped one on their farm. But they had, like, the big min-max thing, where they had, like, 100 kegs and all these, like, machines, like the artisan machines, and that all, like, blew up. And so they lost a lot of stuff. So they would reset for that. Yeah, and it's worth it. It's worth it because, Stardew's a grind. Oh, I think I once reset because I lost, like, some really rare items in the, cavern, the caves, the mines, way years ago. So I was like, nope, I need this. Okay. It's a mild luck day, that's what it said. Oh, you know what? Another thing I could do is just craft some iridium bars, because if he likes iridium, I could also just give him that. I have so much more iridium than I know what to do with, so... I could honestly just do that. So, let's give him an iridium bar. He can have that. Yeah, screw that, I'm not about to lose so much if I invest the time because of a genuine... Yeah. If you lose your HP, like if you pass out, if you die in the caves, you not only lose a lot of money, and then get charged a medical bill, which is too real. Wow, we got a pizza in the mail. It's cute and also kind of disturbing. You also lose items, sometimes really valuable, rare things. Desk-chan, did I show you the name of my pig? You'd appreciate it because you're an HK regular. It was not my idea to name the pig Joe's X, it was Rakukaberry's, because he was there, and I let chat name my new farm animals. But the pig is named Joe's X. So I thought, for those who don't know the Joe's X thing, it is a meme. It's just it's a running joke. There's no actual existence of an X. Or I'm sure the Joe in question may have. Well, anyway, it is a meme. It's just an ongoing. All right, I need to find Alex. Where the heck is Alex? I feel like every time I say that, I like outpour Alex out of potential like work or multitask. There he is. There's my duck. What? What? There he is. Okay. We're good. She was on your farm all along. Yeah. The hilarious thing is, I didn't realize the pig that I named Joe's X is actually a male pig. So that, just adds a little bit to the, I don't know, to the chaos. Okay. Go. We will make it up to Krobus. I will give him... The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure the very first time I tried to befriend Krobus, I did exactly that. I gave him a Void Essence. I bought the Void Essence off of him and then gave it to him, and then he was really pissed. Which is kind of hilarious, but also very, like, oh. At least I didn't buy it off him. Tried morals. Okay. I do not always take the path of least resistance, but this is fine. I still want to make, I haven't gotten around to it, but I really want to make like a highlight or like a clip of that Skull Cavern run. Because I don't know, that was a fun time. That was great. Okay. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Okay. And the pizza, I think, is a great healing item. Do I have pizzas in here? No. It's too bad. Alright. Let's do this. I'm gonna go crack some geodes first and foremost, and then we'll drop by Krobus and do our Faded, good morning, welcome in. How are you? Okay. I'm off duty today. Kid, you'll have to drive yourself. God, I hate the kid thing so much. It's so dumb. Oh, you know what? No, we should, hang on. Kleptomania, let's go! I'm big vibing plans. Gaming with... Yay! Oh, gaming with people is so fun. I have not done it in just forever. Aside from, like, gaming with my husband, but, like... having, like, gaming days. I have not done that in a really long time. And it is such a vibe. I hope you have a wonderful time. She's off duty. She's just here. Is she going? She's going to the saloon, isn't she? Okay. Same, I'm glad. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, I hope it's a great time. What are you playing? Big Sleep, welcome in. I like that shade of blue. Thank you. Thank you. I think it was the description of the sweater is Chalky Mint, which I think is just such an adorable name. But welcome in, Big Sleep. I hope you're well. Gonna play Peak and Lethal Company. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I hope you have a fantastic time. You could say Peak is a pretty peak. I've never played it. Sorry, laughing at my own joke. Give me a moment. Red plate. Wow, so many seeds. I should plant these. I should plant these seeds on Ginger Island. Okay. If I can get some amethyst. Streams, yay! I like my sweater because it has a dragon on it, and it's a merch sweater from a book that I'm reading that is quickly becoming like a favorite book. So it's like extra fun. But it's a shame because it doesn't show in my camera, but oh, it's getting dark again. What's up with that? I have a ring light. I really do. I hate it because it's so bright. So I don't use it. Okay. Alright, we are set. Do sharks have boobs? Do dragons? I don't know. It depends. I actually, one of the books that's for free on Amazon right now, there's a genre of romance. It's called euphemistically called monster romance. But it's just smut with like monsters. Every time I see one of these, it's so hard to take it seriously. I'm not gonna lie, because it's so over the top. Someone in the Sus channel actually posted a title that is a real title called The Morning Glory Milking Farm, which is already like a really questionable title. Please don't tell anyone about me. Humans tend to destroy things. Oh my god, it's too real, Krobus. It's too real. You poor thing. We were just talking about this yesterday. It's only got dark when I showed up. Are you a harbinger of darkness? But yeah, the Morning Glory Milking Farm is about I guess it's like a sexy minotaur. And like some chick like gets, I don't know anything. Because to be honest, like, that's not my vibe. Like, I do actually enjoy romance, but I don't read, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna yuck on anyone's yum, but it's just not when the focus is the smut. It's just kind of. This is an amazing gift. Aww, he loved it. Okay, now we should have redeemed for yesterday's faux pas. Okay, so that bumped him up quite extensively. All right, so I'm honestly cool with just giving him iridium bars at this point. I've never read any smut. My thing is, I'm not a prude, and I don't mind explicit, what's the word? Like, I don't mind explicit depictions of, like, sexual activity in stories. I'm not that, but when it starts to be, like, where it's clearly just about that, and those scenes aren't serving a purpose other than to, for lack of a better way to put it, to titillate or to arouse, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't mind it when, as I've read, especially in the world of fantasy, where sexual encounters are plot forward, whether or not they're in the sort of like magical romantic way, where the literal coupling of two characters, like there's a kind of metaphoric symbolism of their powers, or you know, God, the puns, or they're coming to fruition, or whatever you want to call it. Or sometimes it's something like Game of Thrones or other. It's like deliberately part of the discomfort of those worlds. That's the thing. Where it's like, oh, you know, this is meant to be like a depiction of whatever, or it's an event that's supposed to show, oh, this house and this house, there's a thing going on, and yet those houses are star-crossed, they can't stand each other, and yet they're, you know, whatever. So that kind of thing to a point, but when it starts, like, I read a fantasy, a quote-unquote romantasy that I really enjoy. I like the political intrigue, I like the drama, I loved the plot so much, but I could not stand the fact that there were points when it just felt like every few chapters were, like, graphic depictions of smut, and it was written so, like, I don't know, for lack of a better way to put it, but, like, very pornographically, like, very, I'm just using stock, like, oh, I have to hit, like, literally all these, like, things. It just felt so shallow, and it felt kind of like, I don't know, it was icky. And I got to a point where I'm like, I just want to go back to, like, the magical, like, dire wolves, and I want to go back to this evil, like, vampire, invading army that is taking over the kingdom. Like, I want to go back to that. I don't really care about this character. What about those types of scenes in TV shows where they contribute nothing? Oh, I roll my eyes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I was watching, when we were watching American Horror Story. I've watched the first 4 seasons. The 4th season, The Freak Show, I did not care for. I don't know why. But it was always so dang predictable that the scenes always started with some, like, love-making between 2 characters you don't even know yet. And most of the time, it's like one of them or both of them are gonna end up dead. But it's like, it's literally they're doing that to, like, lure, to reel in viewers, and I thought that was cringe. But I don't know, I get, like, I'm not trying, like, the thing is, it's in itself, it's just one of those, if it's not contributing to the narrative or serving the narrative, it's just a waste of, I don't know. I mean, and sometimes it's make sure that I'm not selling things I don't want to. But I need to clear out Groom a little bit. Sex sells, yeah, because most people are, like, simple. I mean, not simple brain, but there are a lot of people who will, and there's nothing, I'm not gonna yuck people's yum, there's nothing objectively wrong with that. But it's just, it's not, for me, personally, it's not, like, I'm a narrative person. Give me narrative, and give me narrative craft, like, told with craft. And I read a lot of quote-unquote pop-lit, but even pop-lit can be viewed, like, phenomenally written as well, or, and the thing is, I do like romance as an arc, but for me, what's amazing about, like, romance, like, what draws me in for romance isn't when the couple gets together, it's the lead-up to that. It's, to use the buzzwords, tension and yearning. The characters are yearning for each other, there's a lot of tension, there's conflict, there's a lot of just that. It's there's, you know, these 2 people want to be together, but all these things are in their way. That is where like, that to me is far more romantic and far more, like, compelling than, oh, these 2 characters fell in love immediately and then got it on the roof and got it on the trash can and then got it, like, it's just, I don't know. Did you see Hotel season of American Horror Story? You know, that one, I do want to. I haven't, because I think that's season 5. Just before, like, I stopped at season 4. So I watched the first one with the serial killer. The second one, The Insane Asylum, I really like. The third one with the witches, Coven, was awesome. Like, that was fun. And then 4th one, Freak Show, was just a little, like, this is getting a little, eh. It gave me the ick. But Hotel, I've heard a lot of really good things on. I usually stay away from that. Normally I find that you can just skip a few pages in the stories and Dire Bound was that for me. I didn't skip it as a just in case. Because every now and then, like, in those, like, intimate scenes, there are little things that'll be like, and then the main character is feeling this and trying to distract themselves from this. So I try to make sure that I'm not missing those cues, but, like, I actually, like, just eyeball skimmed it and was like, oh, they're still doing it, they're still going at it. 5 pages later, okay, now we're back. Now the evil king is, you know, whatever. I found some lovely things that, yeah, there's some really good YA and children's, there's some really good YA and, like, children's literature, like, mid-grade. My sister dated a guy who went on to play a character in that season. Wow! For a brief time in high school, I've never actually seen the show. Wow! Yeah, I hate that I power through cuts, because, yeah, just in case. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's just because I have read, like, sexual depictions where there are, like, components of, okay, this scene is supposed to be like this weird, fun getaway, but underneath it there is this narrative of, and yet, like, the female main character is like dying on the inside. She's miserable. She's not enjoying something that should be enjoyable. And that, I think, when written well, can be quite compelling. Could be quite like, oh, this is brilliant. Because this is a depiction of something that should be quite literally pleasurable, and yet she is in her head, she's anxious, she's almost disconnected, like out of her body, like that kind of thing. I think that's good writing when done well. The key, but that's also like, it's not sex for sex's sake. It's a contrast of, I'm describing something that should be enjoyable for the couple, and yet the character that we're in the head of is miserable, or is anxious, or is distracted, and, you know, going through the motions of something that on the surface should be, you know, whatever, but is actually proving to be quite deliberately uncomfortable simply because there's so much else going on. There's a subtext there. And good subtext is, it's a skill. It is a skill, and novice writers and writers who aren't writing depth just don't have. And so you get what's called, in the screenwriting world, it's called on the nose writing. And even like the literary spaces will say, yeah, this is on the nose. You're not there. Where's the subtext? Where's the conflict? Where's the that kind of thing. A chub frenzy has begun in the mountains. Okay, cool. Oh, you know, I haven't talked to her in so long that I bet, yeah, she's back down to 1 heart, which is kind of a shame. Oh, you know what, let's just give her this. She liked it. But yeah, and again, like, the thing is, I know a lot of women, especially a lot of, like, work from home or stay at home women who do read, like, the romantic stuff for the quote unquote the smice, the whatever, and I won't judge that, because if it's bringing them joy, that's whatever. But just for me, I do like a good, it doesn't have to be literary, like overly pretentious, like thoroughly depressing, whatever, but I do like a little bit of craft to appear. Like, I love being able to appreciate craft and good writing or good storytelling. And I feel the same way about any medium of storytelling, be it film or book, or even like video games that are narrative driven to some extent. I do want to but whew, excuse me. Okay. Oh, I wanted to buy the bouquet. God, I'm like putting off going to Pierre. I don't want to buy anything from Pierre's. You know what? Let's put it off. Let's just forage, because there are parts of the town that we just haven't been to in a really long time. So we may as well just forage. So one of them is Linus. Do you think Linus would like this flower? Aww. He did like it. That's great. I started out wanting to be a menace, but like that's the one thing that I just could not. I'm like, I don't want to be a menace. My menace is romancing all the NPCs, all the dateable NPCs. That's my my way of being chaotic. And I did the JoJo run, so the chaos has peaked. But now I'm just like, look at all these things. Like, it's like, wow, this is the file where I actually reach floor 100 of the Skull Cavern. Be a menace! Well, we gotta do that too. But it's like, I've actually done things on this file that I haven't done before, like the walnut thing, like building the hut in Ginger Island. And then, the Skull Cavern, I'm like, dang it, this is my, like, it's not a troll file per se, but it's my JoJo run. Like, I want these victories to be like, I don't know. But this is fine. Ever heard of a game called Fable? I've heard of it. I don't admittedly know a lot about it. I know of it. What is it about? I kind of feel like it's another one of those cozy games if I'm thinking of the same game or the right game. But admittedly, my my knowledge on that is a little limited. Let's see. These. Okay, I want to see it. I want to go. Oops. I recommend it's a game where you choose to be good, evil, such. Oh, that sounds compelling. That does sound very compelling. Oh, what am I doing? I'm like getting mixed up. Distracted gaming. I sacrificed all my wives. Aw. Yeah, I do like a good moral dilemma game, or a game that does give you agency. But I saved my dog, so aw. So balances out. I'll have to check it out. With a title like Fable, I'm already very intrigued, admittedly. So I'm very curious to see what that is about. Alright. Ooh, we should, Ooh, yeah, there's... I can't always see the open spaces. This is exciting! Now we've got some flowers. Anyway. I've collected 2 of these so far. That's so dumb. But I still do it. The urge. That's the one intrusive thought I let win. Steal Pam's signs. You could play it on Steam. It's coming to Game Pass. Oh, okay. I don't actually have a Game Pass. But I will have to check that out. Do you know when it releases, out of curiosity? Let's see. I think I have a stack of red plate. Yeah, I do. Plus 50 max energy. That's pretty awesome. Autumn this year. Oh, well, I'll have to keep that in mind. I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I knew of it. I knew the title. The title's like, oh, this sounds familiar. But that should be fun. I do like a good moral dilemma game where it will let you do kind of whatever you want, but your actions have, like visual novel style, where all of your actions have consequences, and I have always found that extremely compelling. Okay, what do we have? Gold bars. Let's do... mess around. Apparently Nitro soon gift Game Pass, so I don't know. Nitro does a lot of weird things now. I saw that, yeah. I don't pay for Nitro. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't... The only subscription that I pay for, because I want it, because I do a lot of reading, is Kindle Unlimited. And only because I don't have easy, like, I can't get myself to a library easily. And also because the titles are just immediately available. You pay the subscription, you don't have to wait on a loan or anything. So it kind of, it's kind of a win-win in that regard. But yeah, I don't have, like, Nitro. I just don't... Mostly just because I just don't have the budget for subscriptions. But the Discord Nitro that includes Game Pass is a very intriguing one, I will say. Like, that is fascinating. Yeah, Fable is exactly that. All your choices impact the story and how your character is perceived. Neither do I. Yeah, no, it's fair. With everything, like, headed toward the subscription model. And it's weird to be, like, a Twitch streamer who, like, depends on subscriptions. Like, subscriptions, you know, make up the bulk of earnings. And when you're, like, a small streamer, like, they really can make or break a paycheck. Like, or can determine, or not a pay, like, it's not a paycheck, like a pay cut. That kind of thing. And it's one of those, like, very begrudgingly, like, ugh, this is what the system is. And yet... I usually ask myself, do I actually need this? And the answer is 90% of the time, no. Yeah. For me, though, I mean, I mentioned the streamer thing, but, like, the subscription thing is a great way to support the streamers, but I just hate that everything is subscription. Like, back in my day, if I may be a boomer millennial, you could buy Microsoft Office and you pay a certain amount. It's usually a very high amount, but you just have the software. That was it. And now they let, like, I have to have Microsoft Office because of my job, or the editing stuff is nearly always done through Office. But it's a very, like, frustrating thing because it's like I have to pay for that now yearly. Like, it's not just a one and done. I did my time, I paid my dues. It's quite literally oh no, every year I owe on this software just to continue to have access to it. You could buy the old keys and they still work. Yeah, no, that's true too. That's true too. But I do unfortunately have to stay up to date and on top of all of that because the kind of collaboration work I do, like with editing, requires everybody to be on the same, like, software, same page. And because it's funny because that does work, like, if you're just using it for your own personal use. But when you're collaborating with multiple people, everything gets editing gets really jank. If someone has, like, even a version that's, like, slightly outdated, all of those track changes become, like, frustratingly corrupted. And I literally fell asleep on my keyboard just now. I missed some. Oh, Hatsune, that's okay. The nice thing, especially about YouTube, is that all the streams are just saved forever. Like, they become what are, like, VODs, videos on demand, and you can always go back and enjoy and watch and all that good stuff. But it sounds like sounds like your body needed a little nap. Hopefully you feel refreshed. No more 6-7. Now it's 7970. The number 7 keeps appearing a lot. Honestly, Microsoft is one of the few reasons I still use Windows. Yeah, unfortunately, because it's so useful. Everything's always online subscription rental. Yeah, I hate that. We don't own anything anymore. Like, my husband and I like our nice like, physical media, because you actually own it. Like, but the digital media, and I need to have some water because my throat's a little dry. Even on Steam, you don't own your game. Right. And things get pulled all the time. And, like, Kindle, I have a love-hate relationship with it. And mostly love it because, honestly, it's so convenient. And for someone like me, I don't have great eyes. So being able to have, like, the accessibility settings where I can increase the font size, it's a lot lighter. Like, if I'm having, like, high pain, like, the Kindle's very light. Or I can prop it and I don't even have to hold it. But I've been in situations where I bought a version of a book that, sometimes, they'll fix typos, they'll correct edits, like, those books will change and update, and that's fine. But it's like, the cover will change, or chapters will get removed, or stuff like that, and it's like, oh, well, what if I wanted to go back to those original? Like, if I get a first print book, I have it as it is, and I can get a new, like, a revised edition, or do a whatever, but, it just sucks that you're not really in charge of what's happening. And I actually had a dilemma where, on iTunes, so Disney, they're doing, like, the live action remakes of a lot of the classics. So I had The Little Mermaid, the animated, because I love that. It's a childhood favorite. It's very nostalgic. And, before I got married and before I met my husband, every now and then if I was doing chores, I'd have, like, just like a film just playing on medium volume while I did chores, and just kind of, it was just there as, like, a comfort, like, background. And Disney, every single time they released a live action, they'd pull. So, like, with Little Mermaid, when the live action remake was getting hyped, the animated version got pulled off the iTunes store for a couple of months. So I lost access to that, and because it was completely removed, that was that. Like, I lost my copy, and then they released it at a premium for, like, oh, you could buy the collector's edition. It was literally just the same movie with, like, a couple of interviews in the package. And so it's like, if I wanted that, I would have to buy it again at a higher price. Like, when I bought it on sale for, like, less than $10 on iTunes. But I lost that. Like, I lost that, and I'd have to buy it again for, like, $25, $30, just so I can get a 2-minute behind the scenes of, let's talk about how we brought it to the live action. Like, I don't want that. I actually don't. Like, I was honestly really mad about that. And because it was, like, I bought it years ago, I couldn't, like, get it refunded or, like, have it show up. It was gone. Like, completely gone. As if I'd never owned it. And so, sucks. Let's see, even, which makes sense because it's just the way it works. I hate big companies like Disney. Yeah, it's just, And Disney is just, I don't know. You can build your own server and create your own database with all the media you want to ensure you'll ever use your copy. Yeah, you can. And that honestly is just a... For me, it's like, I'm of the opinion, if you buy it, you own, like, you should own it. It's so scummy how they operate, then they make questionable new things that I don't care for. Well, and the thing is, I stopped buying digital movies now because I don't want to be in a situation, because I used to buy a lot of movies when they go on sale. So it's like, oh, I like this, or oh, I want to see this. But I don't want to be in a position where I spend that money, and then let's just say, like, a year or two passes, I still haven't watched it, and it's pulled. So it's like, I bought it, and I never even got to enjoy it. Like, I actually stopped. They lost, But now that Apple's doing their whole Apple TV subscription, I don't think they care. Because the subscriptions now are what's fueling all that. Yeah, the questionable things that I don't care for. I agree, Monarch. But that is the business model that our day and age operates on. And it's one of those, like, we're stuck in it. So we're just kind of like, part of the system, part of the whatever, but let's see. Alright, luck will not be on your side. Okay, today, I think I'm gonna start, let me figure out, okay, Penny she likes emerald, she likes poppy. Ooh, she likes sunflowers, she seems to like flowers in general. So maybe we'll start with Penny. Artemis Fowl went on Disney Plus, to bad reviews. It was like, hey, let's check this out, only to find that it was only on Disney Plus, and they pulled it. That sucks. Now, only a few people have copies, and for the common user, it can no longer be watched. That's such a shame. Yeah, that is really a shame. Ooh, we can do, Penny and Alex at the same time, because Alex is really easy to, gift with the field snacks. Ooh, look at all that. Oh, that's such a shame. Let's actually make a... Ooh, and then we'll gift this to Krobus so we can continue our, Krobus romancing. Oh, I said Penny? Okay, so I said Penny and, Alex should be really easy to gift. So I'll bring that. Oh, I guess we're doing this, guys. Do I have any foods that Penny might like? Ooh, God, that is the question. I am not easy to gift! God, there's so many Alexes. So many Alexes. Not too many, but a lot. Alex, the NPC! Yep. Part of me wonders how long it will continue as prices continue to rise, as the consumer gets fed up and buys, uses the open source indie projects. What will happen to large corporations? Monarch, the interesting thing is that, like, I never bought a Switch 2, even though I've been a long time, like, Nintendo person. But I was like, when I saw the price point and how expensive the games were going for, my thought was, to hell with this, I don't have the money for this. And I barely had the money for $60 games, like when the default price was $60, and then they just kept going up and up and up. The last time I was like, not only a game enthusiast, I'm on Twitch, so clearly there's game enthusiast is a thing, but when I was like collecting video games was the 3DS era, was my personal golden era, where I loved investing in that console, and once a month, I would buy 1 or 2 games, depending on what was releasing, and I built a nice library. The main series stuff was $40, and then small titles and indie titles were at most 20, but often under 10, and that was so joyful. Like, I remember buying Hotel Dusk, which I actually still haven't played, and I do want to play it, and I wish I could stream it, but I got Hotel Dusk for $3, and it was just such a great time for, like, gaming, but the Switch was already a stretch, and I'm kind of lucky. I was gifted a Switch. I was gifted my Switch, but I was, like, not even gonna buy that, so I was like, this is a lot of money. And nowadays I'm just like, yeah, I mean, technically, we're content creating, like, we do gaming videos on YouTube, and we're, I'm a streamer, and so it's like there's a quasi business decision of maybe I should have these consoles, so I can do things like Mario Kart World with viewers or stuff like that, but I'm just like, I can't afford to spend, like, I don't even make in a year on Twitch how much the Switch without any games cost. Like, if I'm being real, like, it's like, this is when is this gonna pay for itself? That kind of thing. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna get it. And for, like, it has such a narrow library title, it's like, I'm annoyed that the new Pokemon will not release for Switch 1, and that's fine, that's whatever. But now it's like, that's a game I'd want to play, but basically if I wanted to buy it, I'd pay like a premium of like close to $600 when you factor in taxes, probably more than $600 when you put in the taxes and all that to buy a Switch 2, whose price is going up, like this year, Alex, why? The price is going up on that, and we're like, so I'm going to spend about upwards of $600 essentially to get to play a Pokemon game. Like, and that just, like, I don't know. For me, I don't have that in my budget. Like, until Twitch and or YouTube are paying enough where that's just a small chunk of like a monthly earning, and not like, oh, I need to wait like 2 years on Twitch to maybe get something close to that, like that kind of thing. It's just not worth it for me. Monarch, let's see. This is why I appreciate games like Silksong and Peak. Silksong demonstrated that a small team can do really cool things. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I'm Team Indie all the way at this point. Like, Stardew, there's so much gaming content in it that I'm like, I am good. Alex, thank you for the Tangia. But that, holy shit, I felt that. Because I was so, like, invested in what I was saying. Peak demonstrated the game has to have a solid concept, not in-depth worlds for crazy prices. Yeah, I agree completely with that. I come from I hate Nintendo side of things, but already the Switch is bad value product compared to a computer which could do so much work. Agreed, yeah, and it's better for games in general. Yeah, I grew up on Nintendo, so there is a nostalgia, but for me it's like, nostalgia's not enough to make me, like, spend cash I don't have. But part of it's also, like, I've never been an impulsive spender. Like, my god, I yesterday was having, like, panic because I found out, and I won't get into it, but I had to adult really hard and it made me miserable. But I found out that our shitty insurance doesn't cover annual physicals because the way that the billing coding works, and I was so guilty, it's like, I have to do routine physicals because I have, like, things that I'm following up on. I'm, healthy and normal, but, like, when you have, like, high cholesterol or abnormalities, you do have to check up every year to just kind of be, what's the word? Like, you have to stay on top of that. But now I feel like I'm being punished for doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is getting that looked at. And it was like one of those, and I felt so guilty. It's just like, that's a lot of, it's a lot of money and upward. That whole tangent is to say, like, I don't like to spend excessively if I can help it. And we're not, we don't make a lot of money. And this isn't a sob story. It's just, we're very, like, budget oriented because you kind of have to be. Marvin, welcome in. I think you've been here for a while. Marvin, welcome in. We're having some conversations. Hello, username. Can you provide me with some high entertainment value for a small slice of the dulce de leche that is my day? Oh, I hope may everyone's day be full of the sweetness. I love dulce de leche. Marvin, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I agree, Big Sleep. Oh my god. Has anyone had, like, dulce de leche ice cream? I want to make it clear, if you ever want to stop the jump scares, just, Alex, you're fine. It's hilarious. It's actually pretty dang funny. No, it's all good. It's part of the vibe now. Like, what would a stream be without a jump scare? I haven't bought a game full price for years. Thanks, Steve. Yes, yeah, same. I very strategically, and then, do you guys use Epic Games? I'm not sponsored. But Epic Games every week does like 1 or 2, sometimes, very rarely, sometimes 3 free games where you can just add them to your library. Some stuff has been like, what the hell is this game? And I've just ignored it. But like, I add like titles. And that's been like great. Like, I have a pretty impressive Epic library. And I recently got the Sid Meier's Civilization 6, I think. And I was like, I downloaded that because that is a game that would be so fun to stream. Yeah, the ice cream is the best. I'll probably get a Switch 2 eventually when there's new Mario, but I'm in no rush. Right, there's no new Mario. There's not, like, they released a console and it's like the title, like the Nintendo, like, mascot. What, got a shitty, like, Galaxy remake? I guess it's not shitty, but it's like, we all played, like, we played Galaxy Nintendo. Anyway. I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to get a cease and desist your hate talking. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like even the PS5 hasn't really tapped into its potential for the amount of games that are interesting to me in its limited library. That is fair, Marvin. 99% of the time, it's games no one otherwise wants. Yeah. I personally don't have it because I care too little about their free game. Yeah. I can't do the whole, like, spending a premium to not, I don't know. Where? There's the pig. Let's go pet the kitty. But yeah, that's my stance. The thing is, my husband's torn because he's like, with the YouTube, because he has put a lot of work into the YouTube and we're really trying to grow that, but we're not in a position where we can spend insane, like, exorbitant amounts of money on something that's still growing and that's still, especially with YouTube's discoverability and, what do you call it? The fact that their requirements for fully monetizing are still very, like, draconian. The next what? Touch? Oh, I mean, maybe I'm just getting older and gaming just isn't as interesting use of my free time as pursuing the next PP Touch or trying a new cold beer. Marvin, I'm the same way. Let me come back to that thought. I mean, Steam isn't perfect, but I'm very glad they are on top compared to Epic. I love Steam. I'm honestly, like, Steam for me is, like, that's where I want to invest my time. The next poker play touch. Poker play. Yeah, I'm at a point where, like, it's so weird that, like, with the content stuff, with Twitch streaming, I actually, like, only game for Twitch and YouTube at this point, and I'm fine with that. Because it gives me a chance to game. It means I'm not just wistfully talking about games I want to play. It means I'm actually playing them. But I don't, like, game the way I used to, for lack of a better way to put it. Like, in my free time, I'm doing other things. Or not, free time isn't the right word. But, like, I read, I practice, I have a lot of work that I have to like, get through, and so it's just, I have a lot going on that, like, the day just doesn't have enough hours in it for me to do everything I'd love to do. I want to edit my It Takes Two. Aww. Yeah. But, I mean... See you next time. Oh, Hatsune, thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful day. And take care. I gotta clean this area out of all the extra stuff. How's that going for you? It's going wonderfully. Like, really and truly going wonderfully. I can't wait to get back into it, and, I'm happy to share or hold off or anything as preferred. Oh, we got a little dino egg! I do like to go back and try games that have been out for a while. Yeah, I agree! Like, getting through FF7 Remake, and then, getting to play Rebirth, and eventually Afterbirth. Binding of Isaac. Yeah, see, that's... I want to stream Binding of Isaac. I would love to hear your thoughts after you're done. I am vibing with it at the moment so much, and I'm, like, very excited to get back into that. Sun and Eos, the show, the variety show that my husband and I are recording for the YouTube, we, sadly with my husband's current hours, we used to be able to record more, ironically when he was, some of his other jobs were a little less, stingy with the time, but his hours are full-time, which is really weird for an academic position, but, we only get to record once a week. For that, we try to make the most of it. So Saturday is our standard recording day, and I always look forward to it because we're in the process of recording 2 different games right now that are just so fun. Anyway, I'll be right back. Wow, I looked at the time now, like 10:20. It's like it's still 10. It's like, and that so I thought the in-game time was my actual time, but it's an hour later. It's 11:22. It Takes Two is amazing. Yeah. Yes, it is. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. I'll be very, very quick. My brain is like firing off in all directions. Alright, thank you all so much for waiting. Let's see, what do we have here? No streamer! Section Rat, welcome in! Welcome in! And let me catch up on chat. I hope you're doing well, Section Rat. Good luck with how's the writing, the revision coming along for your recent paper? Let me see. I need to finish out the friend I was playing. Oh, I love that you're playing that. It's a great game, plagued by one character. It's one of the most fulfilling gaming experience. Oh, I can't wait to catch up, like, anyway, I can't wait to ask you for, like, I'm curious by the plagued by one character comment, but I don't want to ask yet because I don't want spoilers, since I have not, no streamer! No mods! We do have no mods. Only thing that really gives me the ick is the fact that EA is behind it. EA Sports, it's in the game. What game? Most EA games I see have no gameplay behind them. That's funny. Thank you all so much for waiting. What do we have here? No, if you've played it at all, it's not a spoiler. What's the character? Who's the plague character then? Now I'm curious, if it's not a spoiler. Because I'm really, the book, yeah, I don't like the book. I don't like the book. And the book, admittedly, there's some things about the book that make me very uncomfortable. Yeah, no, I hear you there. That's the depiction of the character I don't care for. Like, I get what they're going for, but yeah, they could have done away with a lot of things with that. Is it that one person you meet in the first 5 seconds when the story starts? I love the book, he's fun. I do not care for the book. Yeah, no, I hear you there. Yeah. Okay, we are romancing. We got Alex and Penny. We'll buy 2 bouquets, so we'll give the bouquets to Alex and Penny. So we'll have one boyfriend and one girlfriend, and then we are on the. Oh, I just realized I can't romance Krobus because I've maxed out gifts. Dang it! I can't do my love bombing. Yeah, I can't do my love bombing. Okay, so I have to put this iridium bar back, but we can talk to him. So I can go see him, and that will, you know. Probably missing some critical detail that others may pick up on. Me and Nove skipped every cutscene he was in. I'm so oblivious sometimes. Hey, wait a minute. Love bombing is toxic. I know, right? But also, so is having many partners like that. So carry on. The game won't let me love bomb, but we'll love bomb through giving him a lot of attention. So God, I don't want to go. I hate Pierre. I don't want to do this. But he's the only place, unless there's something I don't know, he's the only place you can get these bouquets. Like, look at his face. Where? God, but he's also selling all these, like, great trees, saplings. Ugh. Dehydrator. Alright. God, I can't believe I'm doing this. The thing's, every time I see Elliot, I still get the, ugh, that's the one I want to marry. Like. Okay. Well, Alex is here. So, let's do this. Look, we've got a boyfriend now! Aww. Alright. So now, he is not maxed out anymore. So I have to do this. Okay. So now, I have to... He's already at level 9, so I have to max... He's not maxed out, which means he can lose hearts if I ignore him. Okay, so let's go find Penny wherever the heck she's wandered off to. That is so sweet. God, I feel like... Okay, I feel like such a menace now. God dang it. This is so hard, but it's like, no, content creator brain, just ignore the hard and just move, just do it. Because it's fun. Because it's hilarious, right? Like this. This is funny. Ooh, panning. Iridium? That's not bad, though. Okay, I bet Penny is in the library. Actually, it's Friday. God, I don't remember her exact schedule, but she'll be around. Yep, she's here. Boy. Hey, what's up? It's so sweet. God, I'm a menace. I don't like this. It's so... I mean... It's so sweet. I just asked someone else, so now we have a boyfriend and a girlfriend. Do I have any... I don't even have anything I can give her. Dang it. Okay. Does she like diamond, guys? Penny just makes me... She's very cute. She does. Okay. I figure... Oh, you know what? I think she likes, Wait, I need to check this. Okay, she likes Daffodil. Or is she's neutral about Daffodil? Are you going for all spouses? Yeah, I think I want to get the cutscene. Feels like most of the women would never turn down a diamond if offered. I mean... Okay. Alright, so... It's a neutral gift at Iridium grade, so that will bump up. Not as ideally as, like, a favorite gift. I think every woman likes diamonds. I mean... I like diamonds. I don't seek them out. Because I like gems and minerals of all kind. How do I put it? So I like lots of things. But I will not turn down a diamond. In the game, at least. I feel like there's one character that doesn't. Maybe not. I don't know. I know there's one character that doesn't like getting diamonds. I don't remember who it is, though. I just feel like I remember. Even cubic. I like cubic zirconia. You know, Marvin, I am not, like, I love gems and minerals because I don't know. Like, I like collecting, like, rocks and that kind of thing. And I do like gemstones. But, like, I actually really like cubic zirconia. Like, I think it's beautiful. And I'm not a, like, I don't know. And the thing is, cubic zirconia lets you have the look of the diamond and sometimes even like the sparkle and the flash without the exorbitant prices, because the diamond market, there's a whole lot of bullshit surrounding it. There really is, and a lot of diamonds are overpriced. And then for me, as a person who has an engineering background, like in the gem industry, diamonds are praised as, oh, look at the rarity, because when you would like from a gemological perspective, like the cut and clarity and like look at this perfect, like there's no inclusions and all this stuff, is such bullshit because diamond is not that rare. And take it from someone like, you know, using like diamond saws are used in the industry. Like if you're working in engineering, or if you're working, I mean, even in just anything where you're, I don't know what God, I'm blanking out, but it's like, it's not a rare mineral, it's just the so-called gem grade, where it's like, oh, it's the perfect cut and the perfect clarity, and it's clear, it's colorless, and there's no like inclusions. Fun fact, and this may be just me, I love included diamonds, like diamonds with either like so-called imperfections in the way they formed, or diamonds that include a little bit of iron, or what is some of the other, I can't remember if rutile appears in like diamond, but there are several mineral inclusions that cloud the clarity of the diamond and make it pretty dang beautiful. Like the salt and pepper diamond is probably the classic, and it looks phenomenal. It looks amazing. It's like, this is a really badass diamond. And ironically enough, the gem industry is starting to capitalize on, now it's called the salt and pepper, and now it's being sold at exorbitant prices. But like before that was even a thing, it was like, oh, that's just a cheap diamond. That's a diamond with iron in it. That's a diamond with rutile or whatever. Like, we don't like that. We need a pure diamond. Sparkle Rocks also got to wonder about the ethics behind the sourcing. Yes, yeah, and that is a thing too. I wonder while I wear my Banana Republic khaki pants made by experts 1/4 my age. Have you ever seen Rainbow Lattice Suns? Yes, yes. That for a while, like I've been trying to like find like just like a even just a tumbled or a palm stone in Rata. I love sunstone. Like I really like sunstone. But yeah, Rainbow Lattice Sunstone's pretty dang magical. And, I mean, I don't know, a lot of the stones I like some of my favorite, like in the feldspar families, are, if you're just going for a, you know, like a milky moonstone that has some flash, it's often, you can get them pretty inexpensively, but they're really beautiful. And I've lucked out, like, buying from vendors in, like, India, where, I had befriended a jeweler in India who sold me this beautiful, like, clear blue moonstone, meaning the flash was almost exclusively, like, vibrant blue. And feldspar is, you know, you find it everywhere, but this particular, like, moonstone was, like, honestly, I got it for 1/8 of what it would have been if I bought it from any other seller. Like, it was very inexpensive, and it's to this day one of my favorite, like, it's a pendant. Yes, it's so beautiful. Kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not gonna pretend to be like, oh, I'm not the kind of girl who likes diamond, because I do like diamond. You know what, I want a garnet ring. Oh, garnet is gorgeous. Garnet is very beautiful. For redstones, my favorite will always be ruby. So I have a little ruby, and all ruby. It doesn't have to be like a perfectly like pigeon blood ruby. Like, I like an opaque ruby, like a nice pink natural ruby. I don't like diamond much. That's fair, Dart. Garnet is my gems. Aww. Like, when you say your gemstone's like a favorite or like your birthstone. And you don't have to share that, because then that technically will reveal your birthday to those who may know. Birthstone. Fair enough. And garnet's gorgeous. Garnet is absolutely gorgeous. It really is. It's elegant too. My thing that I like about ruby is that a very vibrantly red or pink ruby contains chromium, like high amounts of the mineral chromium. And in lab created rubies, it like is almost like over the top. So when you shine a UV light on them, so like a black light on them, they will glow like this vibrant, like blinding red. And that is exciting for me. So I like to, that's my like, I mean, I was gonna say it's my party trick, but I don't go to parties. But I like to do that. Like, hey, do you want to see this cool thing that this rock does? I also like Star Ruby, which you can get, Star Ruby's pretty rare. The asterism that appears in a nice opaque ruby when fully polished is pretty dang magical. And I have a small collection of, Star Rubies that I've been able to get at, like, discounted prices. When her birthstone is a diamond, be prepared to open your wallet, or just get her cubic zirconia and call it a day. I have some moissanite rings, too, that look like diamonds, that technically, quote-unquote, pass the diamond test, but they're moissanite, so, they're way less, like, I don't know. Cubic zirconia works too. Heck, I've even seen quartz, the most common mineral on the planet, quartz. I've seen quartz cut in such beautiful ways that it sparkles. It may not have the intensity of the diamond, but quartz is a pretty dang amazing. Like, I have a lot of quartz, like quartz jewelry, like quartz rings, quartz, I have a quartz pendant that I once wore in public and someone thought it was a diamond. I'm like, this is definitely not a diamond. It's just quartz. Just gotta disclose it's cubic, or I can just run with the diamond fantasy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My thing is, like, I do genuinely like diamond, but I also, I don't know, I think cubic zirconia is awesome. And then for me, it's like knowing something, but this is just me. Knowing something's cubic zirconia means I don't have to be, like, anxious about, oh, you know, this person spent an exorbitant amount of money on me, kind of thing. And it's like, oh, just went for something really stylish and really, you know, whatever. Alright, this is the silence day, but it still counts as a friendship. So, let's see where we are with poor... He's so far down. Okay, we talked to him. So now look at this. We have a boyfriend and a girlfriend. This feels very like... God, I feel like such a sleaze. But you know what? We're here, we're doing it. It's real. Maybe I should go give a bouquet to Elliot. I should give a bouquet to Elliot. I have some crab cakes. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna give a bouquet to Elliot. It's not enough. We need another boyfriend. Yeah. Because, like, Elliot's the OG. What is happening? What the hell is this? Aerobics. Okay. Let's see. Quartz is cute. I used to have a watch that was gifted to me. Oh, I don't know where it is though. Moving will make you... Oh my god, same Dart. I've, robot dancing vibe. Harvey in a Zumba class. Wait, is Harvey in here? Is this a Harvey cutscene? Workout if I... Yeah, no, I figured. It's just, it looks very cult-like. That is my response. Are you breaking a sweat? Oh, Harvey... Oh my god, Harvey is there. Harvey, I'm in the middle of trying to get another boyfriend. I guess we can ask, like, Harvey now, because he just likes coffee. Okay. But the more, like, boyfriends and girlfriends I ask, the more that I have to really be on top of finding those people and making sure that I'm gifting them. Maybe if he took his fuck-out suit before working... Yeah, I know, right? Look, don't tell everyone in town that I'm doing dance aerobics, okay? Okay, I won't tell. Anyway, that was totally not weird. Oh, perfect! Okay, they're both here! Wow, we can kill two birds with one... Aww. I don't like Harvey, so I don't really have a reaction. But now I need to rush and go grab their gifts. Blink! Dr. Uger, welcome in! How are you? Oh, yeah, I don't keep jewelry much nowadays, even if I like the... Oh, that's fair, Dart. I admit I do have a small jewelry collection of stuff that I've sourced for myself. From, like, gem shows and from, like, Etsy and that kind of thing. Killing birds! I'm out of here! No, we don't kill birds. No birds were harmed in the making of this chaos. Alright, coffee. This is for Harvey. And then crab cake! Where the hell are my crab cakes? Wow, 24 crab cakes? Okay, yeah. Let's get in on this. Shit! Wrong way. I'm drunk. Welcome in, drunk. I'm streamer. Giving them flowers at the same time while Elliot runs a true cuck run. Love a good crab cake. Me too, Marvin. Me too. Dr. Ogre, I hope you're doing well. I really do. It's good to see you. But yeah, I'm wearing my amethyst necklace that my husband got for me, for our 6-year anniversary. Alright, this is for you. Aw, God, Elliot, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, where the hell is, Okay, Harvey. Alright, I've gotta go give him the coffee. He's too far low on this. Harvey, where the hell did you go? It's locked? Okay, Harvey might be just, like, sunbathing out here. Oh, he's not in his usual spot. Harvey, where did you go? Is he in the bar? Hey! Okay, now we have 3 boyfriends. I can't wear jewelry because of my work, my watch, or my rings always set off the metal detector. Oh, no, that is fair. That's valid. Where the hell is Harvey? I'm imagining a doctor in a trucker hat. Oh, at least not while driving. It's Father's Day, and usually men get drunk. Oh, happy Father's Day, Dr. Ogre! Happy Father's Day. The doctor's in, so, everybody spam your current health issues. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Maybe. But I love watches and rings, and at my peak I was wearing 3 rings on each head. That's awesome. Yeah, that sounds German. He do be German. Yeah, he is German. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I know this is really, like, cheesy and probably kind of cringe, but I always get really happy when, because I lurk Baldman's stream in the morning, and all the German chatters are there, usually speaking in German, and it just always makes me so happy. Kisnell, good morning to you too. I hope you're well. When is a bump on the skin worth getting checked out? When it starts smelling? Oh my god. I mean, he's not wrong. Where the hell is Harvey? Okay, is he in here? He's gonna be in here soon. People are gonna start showing up. Alex is objectively correct. When you start asking that in Twitch chat, that is a thing too, yeah. Do you ever wonder what it's like to be a different person? I just like reading the German chatting to see if I can still read it. Yeah, for me it's, my German I'd like to think is pretty fresh, but a large portion of my German is very, for lack of a better way to put it, academic. It's very literary. A lot of the German I read is, what the fuck is the German? Aww. A lot of the German I read is like Goethe and Schiller and like Rilke, like 19th century poets. 18th, 19th century poetry, old literature. Oh, I have this cute book too. I haven't read from it in a while. It's the Anderson's Märchen, so little fairy tales. And it's really old. I like watching bilingual ES streams. I enjoy trying to read. Oh yeah, English, Spanish. Yeah. My Spanish is so rusty because I feel so like, what's a Ferger? Though if it's smelling too late, the shit's infected. Yeah. I have a soft spot. I love Goethe. So, maybe some of this is from the vocal training. I love singing in German. German is my favorite language to sing in. And I am just, I internally swoon whenever it's like a German, like a Goethe poem, like a Goethe setting, or a Schiller setting, or, oh my god, I'm taking myself through Schubert's Winterreise. Now, this is like pretentious ass stuff. Dr. Ogre, I'm so sorry we're all like talking about, like, I don't know. But, so I'm taking myself through the Winterreise. Those poems are so beautiful. They're so beautiful, and they're so melancholic, and they're so deep. I just went to bed because I'm so damn drunk, and both my cats are, oh, that's so sweet. Ogre, I hope today was a wonderful day for you. I hope that all the people in your life have celebrated you for the lovely and wonderful human that you are, and happy Father's Day. El trombone oxidado. My language is not your culture. German singing is awesome. Hearing some art. Yeah. I'm not working on any German arias at the moment. And it's funny because I was mentioning yesterday I want to add a new aria to my repertoire just for the range stuff. But it's Italian. It's Mozart, but it's a Come Scoglio from Così fan tutte. I want to do that because it is a beast. It's very hard, and I want to challenge myself. But I've been taking myself through the Schubert, the art songs, the Schnell. Oh, do you guys like symphony, like symphonic music? Gustav Mahler was a composer of phenomenal symphonies, and he was a paranoid composer. Like, he believed in the Curse of the Nines. I'll get into that later. But Mahler, what I love about his symphonic writing is that he was also a conductor, a professional conductor, and his cues in the symphonies are so passive-aggressive, like conductor passive-aggressive, that are just composed in it. So he's got composer and conductor brain, so he'll write things like nicht schleppend or nicht dringend, or like these very like hilariously aggressive, like, hey, dipshits, you're gonna drag here and I don't want you to do that, or you're gonna rush here and stop. Like, it's just so dang funny. And like those turn of the century German musicians were so dramatic, like so dramatic. Even the academics were so over the top, and it's honestly just delightful. And so, because I studied symphonic lit for a while, and I was a conducting student for a significant portion of my studies, and so going through the Mahler symphonies, like, God, it's just so dang funny. Or like when I got to workshop with orchestras, I would read out the German to them, and they were expected to understand it, but it was just, I don't know, like, I got such a kick out of it. And every time, like, sometimes it'll be like a little mini paragraph of, I want this, it done exactly this way. Like, it was so particular. Nines are scary for a lot of people and civilizations. Yes, so the Curse of the Nines started with Beethoven. Where, like, Beethoven wrote his 9th symphony and then died. He didn't get to write a 10th symphony. But before him, man, because the way he has been societally depicted, there's a whole history, I won't get into that. But Beethoven really pinned himself as the father of the Romantic era. He started out as a classical composer, and was, for all intents and purposes, a classical composer, but through the programmatic music and other things he wrote, he heralded the Romantic era of musical writing, and he was he was very angry, he was very intense, and he was superstitious, and those who followed in his footsteps, like all the other so-called great composers, never got to 9 symphonies. They always died before, or if they got to, like, symphony number 9, that was always, oh, you got there. The thing is, Mahler was a prolific symphonic writer, and he was so scared. It's like every time he'd write a new symphony, it was like, I feel like I'm signing my death warrant and bringing myself closer to death, because now we're on symphony number 4, and now we're on the 5th symphony, and my 5th symphony has to be like there was so much intensity. And when he wrote, so he had a thing where Das Lied von der Erde is a symphony, it's a symphonic cantata, but he was like, I'm not calling it a symphony, because if I call it a symphony, this will be my last, like, big work. So he called it Das Lied von der Erde, and then he had a symphony number 9, and he, like, there are so many documents, and like from his wife and from those around him, where he's like, he's turning into a neurotic, like he has gone apeshit because he has written symphony number 9, and it's amazing. Like, he sees that and he's like, his whole, like, fear of, I'm gonna die, that's it, I'm done. And lo and behold, he had a moment like, I'm gonna fight death by writing my symphony number 10. Didn't get very far, and he passed away before he could finish it. And it's funny that he kind of manifested that. But the Symphony of the 9 thing did start with Beethoven. Like, Beethoven wrote this gigantic, like, magnum opus of a wonderful work, and introduced the idea of having choirs singing with a symphony. No one had done that before Beethoven. That's why, one of the many reasons why that piece is, like, it stands the test of time that it does. But it did create this superstition of, how dare you do that? And the interesting thing is, the composer that broke that, and was a little bit out of, like, a little on the periphery of that at the time, was Shostakovich, who managed to write 15 symphonies. And so it's like, well, and Shostakovich is a great, like, it's phenomenal. And there are some people who are like, he's the Beethoven of what is now called Russia. Like, he's a Russian composer. But there was conversations of, he's establishing himself as a symphonic writer and as a writer of other media, not just symphonies. But here he has, like, it's like symphony number 9 came out, then 10, then 11, then 12. 12 was a masterpiece, and then 15, we got there, kind of thing. Anyway, 9s are scary. 9, it looms large in the mind. It has some significance too, if I recall correctly, in Chinese culture. People with number synesthesia often see 9s as gigantic and overwhelming. Never write 9 books. If I was ever to write a book series, I'd probably just go with 6, 7. Oh. And this is obviously a, you know, it's all just urban myth, urban legend, but Mahler took it seriously. Like, he freaked out every time like, there was that panic of, oh no, I'm getting to 9, and Mahler was a phenomenal early 20th century composer as well, like, writing at the turn of the century, and his symphonies are honestly very beautiful. They are seriously just wonderful pieces. But Mahler was a drama queen, and we love him for it. Alright. Come on, Harvey. Harvey will be here soon. It's a Friday. That's Pierre. God dang it. I got a void cat. Watch. Oh, right now as I close the windows, guess it wants. The void must be fed. Did I talk to Krobus today? I'm so, like, absorbed in sharing all these, like, random things. I probably wouldn't actually write a storybook. If I want to release an original story to the public, I'd honestly make a point on click it. That sounds fun. That actually sounds really lovely, though. Where the hell is he? Wait. Elliot. I have to talk to you. I only wish I had given you a bouquet. See, this is why Elliot is just the one true. Like, my god, he's so sweet. Can you imagine how disgusting my liver must look? Oh god. My body feels 20 years older than it should. Visual novel for Kisnall. Yeah, I'm doing a lot with writing and publishing, but I'm doing it from the editing perspective. But I really want to be writing. But in order to write, you have to have writing hours that are sacred, meaning nothing interferes with the writing time. And a long story short is I write very sporadically, and I'm not including like real actual writing that I would take to anything. But otherwise, I do want to get things out there. I already have 2 pen names that I've set aside. One that I want to use for most things, and another as a just in case, or if I sign with an agent and then a publishing company is like, your pen name's really tacky. I was about to write we'd get Baldy to play your visual novel. Aw, that could be fun. Where the heck is Harvey? Oh my god. I should not have, like, my god, why is he so hard to find? Oh, in that case, it might be worth it. Yeah. That'd be fun. Do you think he would? Jesse, Pederin, welcome in. Hello. Is that something, do you have, like, ideas, Kisnall, for a story? Alright, there's Penny. Aw, she's so happy. Look at me. This is... Oh my god. I don't know where I actually don't know where Harvey is. I don't think he's actually gonna come to the saloon. But this is fine. Sleep sis needs help with an appliance story. Oh, step sis? Oh my god, Marvin, that's funny. Alright, where is... Okay. Harvey's usually predictable. Yeah, I totally read that as sleep. That's my Freudian slip is like, streamer needs to go to bed. Alrighty, what do we have? What year are you on? I'm on year 3. Okay. This is fine, guys. This is fine. How does one come with a pen name? Oh, honestly, all sorts of things. I'm coming up with a pen name. I think it's personal to every author. I have seen instances, and it's interesting too with so Rebecca Yaros started out as a, dang, I'm on year 30. Well, good for you, year 32. Wow. Well, okay, so I play multiple saves. Like, this is not my first save by any stretch. I do a lot of restarting. And I like doing that. I think that's fun. Like, I like to try new things, try new farm types, do new challenges. This save is specifically for streaming, and the intention behind it was to, do a JoJo run, because I'd never done one before. So I'm like, let's just do a JoJo run, let's see what happens. I got all those requirements done really fast, and now I'm doing just a bunch of chaos things, like, what would happen if we decide to date all the characters, and, trying to do some personal grinding, level up, that kind of thing. So it is a vibe, but this is by no means, like, the only save I've ever made. I made my pen name Alex K. Ew, JoJo run. Well, same 10 different farm. Awesome, awesome. I'm assuming they're all, like, different farm types, Jesse? That's fun. Yeah, the itch to just start a new fun Monarch joke. You know what, joke? It's valid. Or Monarch, sorry. It's valid. It's ew. And it worked for this file because it meant that I unlocked the access to the Skull Cavern, so to the Calico Desert really fast. It meant that I was able to get what's it called? Get to Ginger Island fast, like pretty quickly. But there's a part of me that thinks if I do my next file, Community Center, you know, will be focused. Like the first time I played, I really, really take my time, kind of thing. But yeah, JoJo is not the same. It's just totally not the same as doing the community center run, having like the Junimo around, having the community center up and like the community center. I think Eric Barone was kind of hinting at it. So Concerned Ape was saying that an update may include more to do with the community center. Because you know NPCs will visit the community center. Like Clint will go on Friday. So if you have geodes you want to crack on Friday, tough luck. But like, I kind of wish the community center there was more, like, there were activities that happened, or, like, there was more interaction with it once it's built. But it is aesthetically really adorable. Like, it looks so wholesome. Like, the warehouse is like, I don't like this. But it is okay. Let's see. Save that. Ooh, let's keep the obsidian for now. I'm actually going to keep that for now. Monique, welcome in! Yeah, I was de-expecting more after finishing it. Yeah, same. And I was like, oh, okay, it's built, and that's just that. But I think Concerned Ape have given has hinted that he wants to do more stuff. Let's see. I could give a shit about the community center. Let me marry any of the middle-aged mommy. Alex, I hope you get that. I hope you get that someday. They have mods for that, sure, but make it official. Yeah. See, Jesse, I have like 3 on the newest, a couple on the forest farm and 1 on 4 corners, that spawns monsters, like 2 river farms. That's nice. That's awesome, Jesse. Yeah, I still, I would love to do a 4 corners, so I really want to do that wilderness farm that does spawn monsters. I think that'd be really fun to do at some point. Still into MILFs noted. Oh, Dart. I could treat Robin better than Demetrius. I bet you could, Alex. Honestly, I bet you could. Okay. Let me clean house. Let's put all the stuff away. All that good stuff. I'm gonna do one more day because I'm annoyed that I have not given a coffee to Harvey. Like, that bothers me because I want to see all the characters that I'm now, like, responsible for. So let's do one more day so that ADHD brain doesn't go nuts. I'm not diagnosed. It's okay, guys. There's no ADHD here. I play co-op with my mom sometimes. That's so sweet. Aw. How does your mom enjoy that? Well, I'm assuming that she must if she's playing it, but, like, how is she enjoying it? Let's see. Caroline is my favorite of the Mary. Aw, I love Caroline. Honestly, Monique, same. One, because I love her green hair. Like, that teal, like, that bluish green is one of my favorite colors. But also because she's got the tea station and it's, like, nuts. It's awesome. Let's see. Put that away, this away, put the cheese away. Let's grab the... Wow, look at all this. Okay. She does, but she mostly plays by herself. Oh, that's cozy. Yeah, I wish I had more time, I will admit. I would love to play more co-op, but I just do not have the time. And at some point I may, just, like, have, she really likes it. Aw, I love that. I love that so much. I love that so much. Alright, do we have nothing in here? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to, first and foremost, sort the inventory. We need to give this to Harvey, and then I'm going to prepare some gifts for everyone else. So, who am I dating? Wait, who am I dating now? Elliot, Alex, Penny, and Harvey. So Harvey's gonna get coffee. Elliot's gonna get some crab cakes. Where are they? What's his name is gonna get this, because he's simple enough to gift. And then Penny, I don't have any... Okay, she likes emerald, but I keep selling all my minerals, because I've been doing a lot of selling. Let's hope we can get one of these, like, flowers. I was wondering, made her play for the first time, now she rarely plays with me any- Aw. Oh, I hope you're able to play together again. That's kind of... I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of adorable. That's kind of like, oh, that's very cute. Hey guys, do you think she'd like pancakes? I'm so scared, but do you think Penny would like pancakes? I feel like she would like them. Let me just look it up to make sure she won't dislike them. Because I want to get this right, and I want to max them out so that this is as low maintenance as possible. Time to, yeah, I'm consulting the wiki. There's our, oh, hang on, she likes the red plate. I have 2 red plates. Ugh, but they're so, I don't know, I might save that. Yeah, I know that, Jesse. I know that, yeah, but that's kind of the point. Like, I'm actually actively trying to... Like, this is like, I'm playing for chaos. But yeah, you're good. You're good. We don't, If I need advice, I will ask for it. She likes melons. I may have melons in my, She likes diamond. Let me actually see what I have in my, You know what? She likes emerald, so let's just give her that. Let me check. I like melons too. Alex... I like the pink melons. They're very cute. We have 9. I think I'm going to save them for cooking, because I do want to have them for the so-called pink cake. And actually, while we're here, can I make pink cake? I'm missing egg. That's fine. Let's see. Ooh. Does she like maple bar? No, it's not one of her loved gifts. Okay, because I know a lot of the game. Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. No, we're here to vibe. I don't, yeah. Yeah, year 32 is pretty awesome, I will say. Like, that's a lot of dedication. Alrighty. Diamond, emerald. Okay, so we'll just give her this. So now we've got our 4, we'll go to bed. Okay, I know, sorry, I'm on a phone, so I accidentally hit... Oh, you're fine, don't worry about typos. We all make them. When I watch streams, I'm usually on my phone, and my phone, worse than typos, will do this thing where it auto-corrects a word that I don't want, and sometimes make really horrifying, Oh, you're referring to the fruit! That's funny. Yeah. Alrighty. Ooh, something... Okay, a large dark shadow just flew by my window. That's kind of funny. Alright, what's the luck of the day? Alright, I mean, honestly, this is probably the last in-game day I'll do before stream ends. So, I'm not really too... I don't know. Put these away. Let's see. This is my dad's phone because my device is in the chart. That's fair. That is totally fair. Alright, God, I just want to go and... It's too early, so I do have to do my, farming. I just want to get the gifts. Because now that they're not all maxed out. Okay. Sheep? Yeah. Alright, just gotta wait for the rest of the animals. There's a lot of clutter out here, so I may eventually just kinda... Ugh! Let me just check. gets a little messy. So we're missing KFC, just the chicken. The chicken may actually still... Yeah, he's right here. Look at him. He's like, I don't feel like going outside today. I have to go with them to work because my parents don't trust me home alone for a lot. God, no, that's fair, Jesse. That's fair. Okay. Alrighty. Look at all that ancient fruit. Okay, we have sunflower. Oh, you know, we have sunflowers too. God, I don't know. Let's actually let's just give her the emerald because it's a loved gift. So we will still just do that. All right, and then I'm going to just do that really quickly. Okay. Okay. Put that away. Okay, yay. Perfect. And this actually is the perfect amount for these, up here. Refresh my memory really quickly. Okay. There we go, that ancient fruit wine empire. Let's go. What do we have here? Call me G, because that's what my name starts with. I just don't want to say my real name on here. Yeah, protect your identity always. It says... Okay. Okay, gotcha. I'll try to remember that. But yeah, no, always... Yeah, that's a PSA. Always protect your identity on the internet because, you know, some people are just kind of normal and chill, but there are a lot of creeps and weirdos, so we want to protect ourselves always. Hi, what's the basis of the gameplay today? AP, welcome in. I'm just honestly I'm vibing, but this is a JoJo run. Or it was. It's so weird because I'm on year 3. I finished my JoJo stuff like within the first I want to say 2 or 3 seasons of year 1. So now I'm just wreaking. I'm just sowing chaos. I'm trying to slowly but surely date everyone just for the memes. And there's also just random things, I don't know, yeah, we're vibing. Welcome in. But today, the objective is I have all these new boyfriends, and I have 3 boyfriends and a new girlfriend, so I'm trying to give them gifts so I can quickly max out the hearts. Oh, G, I am speaking in general. I'm not speaking to just you with that. Online safety is important. And none of us ever want to be in a position where we compromise that. Okay, let's see. Let's put the sunfish away. My cat, you know what? Let's, 2, 3. Let's actually take some of these and put them in the smoker. Because, my cat's been giving me a lot of fish. It's kind of silly. Alright. Oh, nice. That's actually great. I'm starting the JoJo run on my end. Hopefully they don't gang up on you. Oh, AP. I'll try to remember. So, I'll try to remember to call you Liz. I will try that. But I will admit I may forget because I get a lot of usernames and all that. But we'll try. Liz, welcome. And that's fun. I hope you enjoy the JoJo run. If it's like a first JoJo run or whatever it is, I hope it's a wild time. Hopefully they don't... I might actually provoke a confrontation scene just for the memes. Because honestly, I think that kind of thing, like the chaos is just great. It can be very entertaining, and I've never seen the max scene. Like I usually, when I play on my serious files, I typically I just go for Elliot. And every now and then I keep telling myself, you know, try to date another character or do something else, but I don't know. So now it's like, what's fun about this is that I can't see if I've watered the cat, so I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. It's fun because that means I've gotten to see a bunch of new cutscenes and... Alright, let's do this. Just make sure I'm not selling anything I don't want to sell. Alright, I have to keep my head on straight for this. So... Harvey, Elliot, Alex, Penny. And I think for a while I'm gonna keep my rubies, my emeralds, and my amethysts now that we're finally doing the, cutscene! Oh, Harvey. I love this because I don't normally befriend these characters or, date them or do anything, so it's kind of nice to see their cutscenes. I have cats in real life, so it's probably why they don't let me stay home, because I'm not trusted to stay home, because I have 3 cats and bad memories, so they probably think I will forget to feed them. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. How often and how long do you usually go on live for? Also calling me AP. Yeah, Liz. So I stream Monday through Thursdays around 9:30 Eastern time, start time, to about noon. I am going a little over today. That tends to be the standard. And then I try to schedule in bonus streams. I do need to eventually get the streams scheduled on YouTube. It's not something that I've done just yet, but it's something eventually I'll kind of tweak. But that's my standard, the standard streaming time. Okay. What is this cutscene? He's got to tell, like, it's... Copy Dr. H on the ground. This is Blackbird Fiver Zuzu. Okay. This is fascinating. So weird. Let's see if Harvey can be made endearing. Let's just ask why he's flustered, because that was very strange. Alrighty. Alright, awesome. I'm glad I caught this one. I have to go now, but oh, Liz, it was so lovely to meet you. Enjoy. Happy Stardewing, and have a good rest of your day. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Alright. Look! Oh, what are we looking at? Work. I hear you. I hear you. I work from home, so when I'm done streaming, yeah, I hear you. You too. Thank you. It was lovely to meet you. It really was. But with my bad eyesight and crippling fear of heights, that dream started to fade. If you ever stream on Saturday or Sunday, I won't be able to watch, because I don't usually get my dad's phone on weekends, because my mom doesn't work weekends, and usually my dad doesn't either, but that's honestly, gee, that's more than fair. I do the weekdays, mostly. It's probably very hard for me to stream at weekends, because with my husband working full-time outside of the house, the weekend is my time to catch up with him, to record for the YouTube channel, because we record things, for YouTube together, and then it's our time to just catch up on, like, housework, catch up on, like, time spent with each other, so it's all good either way. Love the teal today, great color. Deskchan, thank you. Teal's my favorite color. The teal, marine blues, aquamarines, like, all of those bright, like, watery blues, and then blue-greens in particular, that's my color palette. Let's see, it's okay, don't be sad. Aw. I've grown to accept my station in life. Not everyone can achieve their dreams. That's the way the world is. Let me show you my... Okay. Oh, he's got model airplane. Okay, that's a little endearing. That's kind of endearing, I will say. If I had to pick, I'd say lean more towards a pastel kind of palette. Oh, you'd lean toward pasta. Aw, that's sweet. That is actually, that's pretty sweet. Harvey, where the hell are you? Oh my god. Where is he? This is so frustrating. I just want to give him coffee. And with my grandpa back from the hospital, I might be able to start going to my grandpa and grandma's house sometime. Oh, that's nice. Well, I hope your grandparents are doing okay. Oh, well, there's Alex. Let's go say hi to him. Not wave a sword at him, but let's go say hi to him and... Okay. Emily is around. Jeez. Pastel palette is... It is cute. It is cute. Pastels are lovely. I admit... Oh, these guys are here. I will admit, I love pastels. I don't really wear them because I don't think they look good on me. I mean, I'm kind of wearing... This color's kind of pastel. But I think, Wait, is Emily the... Oh my god, oh my god. Wow, automatic. Okay. It's not Emily. Dang it. Where am I going? Okay. Penny, like, I'm glad I stopped myself. Whoops. Oh my god, I was so distracted, guys. Alright, let's go find Elliot. Actually, we'll quickly see if Penny is hanging out around the, They do look good on you. Oh, thank you, Dart. That's so kind. That's so sweet. There's Harvey. Oh my god, I've been looking all over for you. There we go. We've got this. Okay, Harvey's now at 9. So, he has been gifted once. Now I need to find Elliot and Penny. They are, but last year, or 2 years ago, my grandpa had a stroke and now can't use his right side and he's right-handed, so it's harder for him. Yeah, no, strokes are serious business. I am so sorry to hear that. That's not, That's very unfortunate. Okay, let's go find Elliot. I love panning. Bones! That works. Elliot may not be in his hut. He may be, but he may not be. Elliot whispers a sweet secret into your ear. Oh, well, here's this for a sweet secret. God, he's the best. So cute. I love it. Okay. Stripper gushing over Elliot. I mean, it's sweet. It's sweet. It's sweet. He could still think and talk properly. All the stroke really did was paralysis on the right side. Yeah, it does that. It does that. Depending on, it's amazing. No two stroke patients will experience a stroke in the same way. It's really, yeah. Alright, we've just, okay, Penny. Now it's just a matter of finding Penny, seeing where she ended up. Okay. I kind of figured that she wouldn't be in the house, but this is fine. She is probably off to the, There's Elliot! I'm gonna wait for her to pass. There we go. God, where the heck is she? Alright. Oh, hello, Leah. They love the little hints they give. I'm like, I wonder what being a farmer is like. I bet I'd enjoy farm. Like, it's so cute. It's very fun. I could look up her schedule, but I'm honestly fine with just, Is your baby bird still confused or did... No, it left the nest like weeks ago, sadly. Not sadly, happily. But he took like an hour, like after the other fledglings left. He sat in the nest by himself for an hour and then finally, worked up the bravery and did his big thing. So that photo is a couple weeks old. But, Eastern phoebes do, they'll raise like 1 or 2 clutches in a year. But we've got an El Nino pattern that may make things a little unpredictable, so it's hard to say, admittedly, what's going to happen with them. I do hope to see another clutch of eggs, I will say, because that was magical. My grandpa has a friend in the hospital, not going to say his name. Yeah, it's okay. It was still nice when my grandpa was in there, he had a friend. That's good. That's good. The confused face is still... Yeah. Well, baby birds, too, Dart, are so dramatic. They're very, like... Okay. There's some critical points, like 6 o'clock, where characters start to shift and move. So I'm hovering by the main town, because that's where you're most likely to see certain characters. Let me actually visit the... because I may have just missed her. She'll never be in the tavern, so we'll not check that. In stories about my life, I will not say people's names, because... Yeah. That is smart. I feel like I'm just sitting here like, where is she? It's like, if it's not Harvey, it's Penny. And they're like some of the easiest characters to find. Redeem cool bird! Oh, I've got some birds. I've got some pretty cool birds. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's get you a cool bird, Dart. Oh, you know what? Let's, let me quickly pull up my, bird ID, because I was birding yesterday, and we had a rare bird visit. And let's make him... Okay, we had, Okay, the bird of the day, and I didn't get to see this guy, but this guy was screaming on the top of his lungs in our yard, is the indigo bunting. I think this was a bird of the day previously. Buntings are just wonderful, but the indigo bunting is a vibrant blue, and I have never seen one. But he was in our yard. I couldn't see him, I couldn't find him, because we've got thickly lush woods. But here you go, the indigo bunting. Beautiful, wonderful bird. They're so goofy. They have a lot of sass and personality and charm. And that first photo on the Audubon page is just breathtaking. And they're spunky little things. They got a lot of personality. Draw me a tarot card series. You've got it, Monarch. And just like I only said the first letter of my name, I'll also call people from my life from the first letter of their name. Sure, that's fair. Alright, let's get a tarot card. Monarch, do you have a specific deck in mind, or would you like me to choose? Do you want an oracle card? Do you want, going on the bird theme? I have this Urban Crow. It's oracle, so it's not tarot. It is up to you. If you want tarot, I can pull tarot. Streamer will pour 1 tarot card from the deck of her choice. I don't get to choose. You don't care? Sure. Well, let's do then, let's do the Fairy Tarot, because Fairy Tarot, we've got that Anna Kendrick card that it has not been pulled in a while, so we need to bring back the chaos. I'm just kidding. Alrighty. This is for Monarch. Just a general card. Oh, wow. Okay, this has been a stalker card for our stream. This is the King of Summer, Monarch. Wonderful. It's a wonderful card. I just pulled this for Desk Chen recently, actually. The King of Summer. So the court cards, the king cards are just kind of the pinnacle of the queens and kings in particular, the pinnacles of their suites. And they encompass everything that's good, or suits. Sorry, suits, not suites. Just the pinnacle of all of that. And the summer in this deck corresponds to the cups in your traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. So the King of Cups is traditionally associated with emotional maturity, stability, wisdom, and then most importantly of all, compassion, kindness, tenderheartedness, mercy, grace. The King is a very grounded and stable card. But your correspondences for this particular deck are honor, devotion, maturity, and warm-heartedness. And your message, the associations are a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, and getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. That's pretty awesome. I love that. What a cute burb, also blues. Yeah, the indigo bunting. I want to see one. I really want to see one, but they're, our birds like to make themselves a little scarce. We have lush, really thick woods on almost all sides of the house, so they've got hiding spots. My favorite character from the game is Sebastian. Aw, and part of the reason is because I simp for fictional emo boys. That's really sweet. That's actually really sweet. Yeah, Sebastian is a very beloved character. Getting involved with these nuts! Dark, do you have a deck in mind since you wanted to draw a rose? Yes, let's do roses. Let's do the roses. My favorite G is Elliot. He's my favorite character to go for. But because he reminds me of my husband. And he's older and he's got the beach house. And Lex, welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You got an honorable mention for I don't even remember what on stream. Oh, because I made a Homestar reference. I was like, did that dude just tell you she likes cloth? She likes cloth. That's a good band name. And I was like, oh, if Lex were here, you would get that reference. Dart, I have a rose for you. Out of context quote of the day, streamer being parasocial. I'm just kidding. Dart, your card is a wild rose. It is the Rebel. Specifically, the type of rose is the Austrian Briar Rose, which, talk about a Sleeping Beauty card if ever there was one. The Rebel. The number associated is card number 7. So, what a beautiful, the Austrian Briar Rose. That is gorgeous. This art is so magical, too. Let me read you the description for the Rebel. Can you do one for me? You don't need to. I've just never had a tarot card. Oh my god, sure thing, G. Yeah, I'd be happy to. Do you want tarot or oracle, or do you want me to just choose? So Dart, your oracle meaning is things cannot always keep going the way they have in the past. While on the outside, your tried and true path may still prove to work, there is a price to be paid in stagnation and resting on one's laurels. The safe way is not always the best way, but the adventurous direction should still be considered with great care. The Rebel knows that breaking completely away from what is considered the average, the expected, and the normal does not mean leaving your values behind. And your ethnobotanical archetype exploration is, what could you do today, this week, or this month that is unexpected? And then there's some botanical notes if you want a little bit of the science behind it. Like the Austrian Briar Rose is actually native to the country of Georgia. Its botanical name, Foetida, means has a bad smell. So I gave you a stinky rose, Dart, which seems typical. And so it's why some people dislike the plant. Its fragrance is not unlike boiled linseed oil. That's funny. But this was first to be one of the first roses, yellow roses, to be introduced into the world, and at the time, the 16th century, it caused a lot of interest. It needs full sun and yet is extremely winter hardy, so it's a very resilient rose. It's a wild rose. It lives around 20 years, so it's kind of long, and grows between 5 to 10 feet in height. Soil needs to be well drained and kept slightly moist. It flowers in the summer. Your meanings are challenge, expression, justice, equality, and creativity. The deity it's associated with is Prometheus, which seems very fitting. And the astrological sign is Aquarius. I'll show you this science behind. Oh my god, Lex. Lex, it is so good to see you. I really hope you're doing wonderfully. But yeah, you got the Rebel. Alright, let's pull a card for G on YouTube. Let's do a tarot card, G. I'll go ahead and do the, let's do that fairy tarot deck. Because that's a fun deck. Everyone has to be, I like my collection. G, to give my little spiel, I don't read, like, I'm not a fortune teller or anything like that. I am an enthusiast who, I love collecting tarot cards. I, love the art. I like the writing, the interpretation of an artist and a writer creating a deck. There's some really great, like, fandom decks out there, too. But, it just fascinates me the way you can kind of tell a story through cards. Gee, I drew for you a really lovely card. I know, God, my lighting is not great. But the card I drew for you is the Three of Summer. In the traditional tarot, that is equivalent to the Three of Cups, which is a very, like, one of the most positive cards in the tarot. It's a card of, like, festivity, celebration, jubilation, happiness, and your description. So there's 3 fairies. They're all celebrating by water, and they seem to be having a really good time. Your description is news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, and friends you cherish. So, what a lovely card. I think that's a really... Alright. My throat is getting so hoarse, guys. That seems to be the refrain. I talk too much and then I give myself a sore throat. You like me just collect... Oh, you collect anime figures? Aw, rite of passage for the Anna Kendrick card. I have some Sailor Moon figures, and my husband has some Death Note figures. I don't have any figures on display. Sadly, I've moved around a lot, so they're all still kind of packed in boxes. But the one Sailor Moon, I guess, merch I have is this cute little mug that I'm using for my pens. It's got Sailor Moon on one side, and then it has the other Senshi on the other, so... Little things that spark joy. You're never too old to collect the things that make you happy. Let's see. Excuse me. Rite of passage. Wow. Rite of passage for the Anna Kendrick card. Yeah. Truer words have not been spoken. Can I complain about ads? I just feel like none of them have any passion anymore. It's just like, well, this ad makes me not want to go to your location. This ad makes your movie look cheap plastic. This ad just straight up annoying. Like, the old ones used to be so good. Yeah, Monarch, I hate ads. I hate ads so much. I feel that. I feel that. Alright. Let's, yeah, I keep checking here. But, she has to come back to her house, surely. Like, if I just stalk her house, I'm gonna be able to give her, like, her thing, right? I actually didn't used to mind them, but some of them get on my nerves. Monarch, my hot take, it's probably not a hot take, is that I think they're made deliberately annoying so that it forces people to buy stuff. And it's a system that definitely gives me the ick, but it's like, ugh. I think they are actually done that way. Like, the lack of quality of ads is what bothers me rather than the ad itself. Yeah. I don't want to miss Penny, but I'm just in a state of, like... you know what? I give up. I'm gonna look up her schedule, because this is getting annoying. Let me see. I think I missed her, if you could believe it. On Saturday at 6:30, she returns to her trailer for the evening. But she hasn't been in the trailer. Wait, what's... Hang on, actually, I'm not in the right season. Let's go back to, Okay, she goes to her trailer in the summer at 9. Okay, she's beside Emily's house with Jess and Vincent. Alright, so she's around. There you are. Emily, I've been looking all over for you. Yeah, the world looks beautiful. Take this. There we go. Okay, So now we've got all of our eligibles have been gifted. Phew. Oh, let's see. Then how do the companies make money then? If someone makes an annoying ad specifically to buy Twitch Turbo, then you can just waste your money because no one wants to buy your product. That's true. That's true. Spotify actually does this really well. Their ads stink it. It's their own website. Oh, let's see. You have 5 My Hero Academia figures and 1 Jujutsu Kaisen figure. I don't know how to spell the name. That's fine. From MHA, I have Dabi, Shigaraki, Todoroki, Bakugo, and Deku. In Jujutsu Kaisen, I have huge... Aw, that sounds like a really lovely collection. That's fun. That's fun. It's nice to collect things. And the longer you have things in the collection, like, there's sort of like a memory or association. The things that, spark joy. Alright, guys. Streamer needs to start to wrap up. My throat's kind of hurting, and honestly my head feels a little heavy too, so I'm gonna begin to wrap up for the day. But this was fun. I think every stream this week has gone overtime. Many days I actually went till 1. I don't think I could do till 1 today. I think I really gotta just take it easy and get on to some other stuff. All the other things I gotta do, and this has been fun. Oh my god. Okay. Put the moss. It's been fun though. Take it easy. Thanks for it has been fun. I appreciate you all so much. And it's what do we have? Glad Nest rated here. Monarch, me too. Nest, I will never stop gushing about how wonderful Nest is. She is one of my favorite streamers of all time. Like, whenever I can, and time zones are a butt. Funny enough, there were job prospects in Australia for us this past year, but anyway, all that aside... Oh. Well, I guess we're not ending stream, guys. Dan, welcome in! Speaking of, like, wonderful and beloved streamers, holy wow! Wow, oh my god. Okay. I will gush about Nest in just a moment, but yeah, she's one of the best Minecraft streamers who has seriously cultivated such an incredible... Raiders, welcome in! Dan, oh my god! Dan, I love your stream so much. How do I shout out? How do I not be a millennial boomer? Shout out, Dan G. Dan, I hope you're doing wonderfully. I really do. Oh my god, let's greet the raid. There are so many raiders. Oh my god. But I'm gonna try to greet everybody. So let's do that. Let's do that. So Dan, welcome in. For those who don't know Dan is awesome. Dan is a bald Mario Maker streamer who streams in the morning. Very cozy, very fun, very chill. Just absolutely lovely. Dan, we've got Nintendo Fever. That is a fun name. We have Cecily? Welcome in, Nightwing. One hell of a cool name. That is a badass name. I love that. What do we have here? Run, Freckles, run. I love that. Oh my god, that's so great. Yeah, it is so good to see you all. How was stream, by the way? How was your stream today? Was it Mario Maker, or were you doing something else this morning? Dan is bald. Well, we love our balds. We're a bald friend here. Freckles is one of my Stardew. Aww. Well, we're chaosing it up. I have 3 boyfriends and 1 girlfriend right now. So we're doing the, we're being chaotic. This was a Joja run, so I did my Joja requirements. I finished them, like, kind of stupidly fast, because this is a Riverland farm, so I just kind of fished like nobody's business year 1 to get that money making. But it's great because it means that I, got all the, paid off the Joja repairs, and so yesterday we got to the Skull Cavern. No, the day before yesterday we got to floor 100 of the Skull Cavern, and today we're just kind of, I don't know, being degenerate. So this is the accomplishment for today. 9 hearts with 4 different characters, and I need to do a JoJo market run. You know, Dan, as ick as it feels, like, you get to go through later game stuff so much faster. Like, I was able to get to the Skull Caverns, like, really quick and start grinding those. And then Ginger Island, just, it felt like it happened so fast. Whereas every community center run I've done feels like it's taken forever. Oh, gee, my dad said he would build me a shelf for my figures because he builds stuff. That's awesome! My dad works as a mechanic. That's fun. Gee, that's awesome. But yeah, like, I honestly, like, for trying to get to, like, later get, like, Ginger Island and all that, like, the JoJo run was honestly pretty practical. You're having lunch! Yay! Yeah, I need to get lunch soon. This is because money is easier to come by than year two stuff. Yeah. Well, it's also that what is it called? The community center, it's worthwhile, but it is a little bit of a grind. I need to do one, like, every time I start a new file, my Stardew skills just get a little bit more, affluented. Like, I get a little bit more, I don't know how to describe it. I'm a little faster. And even though, like, I'm half focused because I'm streaming. Like, I'm doing, we're doing a stream here. So, what's the word? Ooh, let's put some stuff in our, preserves. Wow, diamond, cool. I'd love to do another community center run with my brain on. But, like, yeah, even though I was distracted, like, I feel like I got through all of these requirements, like, pretty fast. You know what you are doing while yapping with chat? Oh, yeah, Stardew is a game, like, Minecraft I'm just kind of whatever. I don't really, I'm not trying to get good, I just vibe for the nonsense. Minecraft is just, it's, for a chaotic brain, it just sparks joy. And maybe one day we'll do more with Minecraft. Alina Queen, welcome in! So, it's one of those, what's the word? It's kind of funny because it's only 11:43, that's fair. Yeah, it's 12:43 here, so, I should definitely get lunch soon. What's going on? Not a whole lot, we're just vibing. I am getting close to ending stream. I may hang out a little bit because we got a lovely raid. But yeah, for those who don't know Dan is honestly and truly, like, just a wonderful streamer, and, his streams are just so dang cozy. They're very, very cozy. I can't recommend enough. But yeah, Monarch, Nest is genuinely one of my, like, she's just lovely. And the thing that I really admire about her is that, she has cultivated a phenomenal community, like a really, really lovely space, a very positive space, and I respect that a lot, in her, and her community is so lovely. I love her mods, all of her, like, seriously, all of her mods are just so nice. Infinity, his pizza pocket, ooh. That sounds tasty. Any new food venture? You could pause the stream so you could go eat something. Oh, gee, that's very sweet. Well, I've got, quite a number of viewers, well, YouTube has a small audience, but my Twitch has got a few, so we gotta, I don't know, it's all good. That's very sweet of you to say. Dan is a Phillies fan, so is sports. Oh my god, well, I mean, you can't fault him. Dan's in Pennsylvania, so I get it. Pennsylvania, oh my god, I lived in Pennsylvania. Guys, true talk, I miss Pennsylvania, like, a lot. Like, I miss it there. And, yeah, I mean, I'm happy with where we are, and, you know, when you're an academic, you have to go where the work is, so I'm fully accepting of that, but, like, I loved Pennsylvania. Like, I loved living in Pennsylvania. I loved, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. YouTube is a little bit, visibility on YouTube's a little tricky, so it's a process. Even the haunted house. Yeah, honestly, I miss that house. Darn, it was pink. Our house was pink. Like, that house looked like I could have built it in Minecraft. And one of these days I want to just build it. But yeah, haunted, spicy house that was definitely alive, but it's not a practical house. So truth be told, nothing new lately. Aw, that's fair, Lex. Truth be told, it's not a house I'd ever want to live in again, because it was in desperate disrepair, and now it makes for funny stories, but I sometimes the memories, like, the pink house with the snow on it was kind of a vibe. I'm not gonna lie, like, it was very cute. Never again. The 1905 rundown Victorian was yeah. Charming, though. Yeah. It was charming. But we couldn't do it again. And then with our tech demands being what they are, like, we will really need, like, an updated space. If I could tell about food, I would send you some curry. Yeah, Dart's been on the curry. Alright. No, this has been a blast, guys. We've got our, like, the dating game is super strong. Just kind of, I'm semi-aimless at the moment, which is all good and fine. Ooh, but we got some nice forageables, so we'll do that. Oh, have you been having curry goat? Oh my god. Curry goat is delicious. Curry lamb is also really good. I'm a kid, not saying my age for some reason, but last year for Halloween I went as a crazy killer clown. Aw. Okay, yeah, gee, that's smart. It's definitely, don't mention age. I'm okay with my adults talking about their age, but yeah, just protect yourself, definitely. But you know, that reminded me of, so gee, my IRL sphere, I've been like a music instructor, a teacher. I mean, I've taught all ages, largely like university level, so like college professor stuff, but I have taught music to what's called pre-college, so before conservatory. And I will never forget when my like middle school and high school age students, there was a phase, it was in the 20 teens, like around 2015, when like the hype around, I think it was when the It movie was coming out. So like there was a whole like suddenly all my students were coming in and talking about clowns, or like someone dressed, like showed up to their school like dressed as a clown. And I had one particular student who was like, I don't like the clowns, and would share like these stories about like clowns like attacking people in her neighborhood. And I was very like, oh, your piano teacher probably can't protect you from the scary clowns, but let's see. Back in the days, goat is rare now. Oh, yeah. No, I hear you there, Dart. I haven't had a lot of goat, and I don't know if I can get, like, in where I live right now, I don't know if I can easily get goat. Lamb is just so expensive. Like, I miss having access to, like a Middle Eastern grocer, because you can get it for, like, fairly reasonably priced there. But the grocer that I go to, lamb is just, like, it's a premium. And it's not great cuts, either. And so that just, like, I made myself some lamb a while back. I mean, part of it is, you know, with the cholesterol stuff, I try to be careful with the high-fat stuff anyway, but, like, I don't know. I used to legit see goats around where I live, just munching on grass. Now construction got them in there. Oh, yeah. Commercial development, what can you do? Ooh, we've got some, what we can do is harvest that maple syrup. Ooh, look at all of that. Alrighty. Stupid coastal development got the Alabama beach. Yes, indeed. What can we do? That Alabama beach goat. God, I love that. That is so funny. The owl is back. I really want an owl statue. You said it before I could. Yeah. Well, I'm a nature person, I believe, and honestly, I don't like clowns either, but my costume... Oh, I bet. Well, I mean, that's the fun of Halloween. You get to dress in... You can be, like, you can be scary, you can dress, like, as hideously as possible, and that's the vibe. And I think that's awesome. Alright, my throat is getting very sore, so, yeah, Dan, once again, thank you again so much for the raid. That is so much appreciated. I think we're gonna... I've stalled as much as I can, but I'm getting a little bit of like, that migraine-y stuff, and I gotta get my lunch going. So I'm gonna do that, and, we will, yeah, pick up next time. I may stream tomorrow. I may actually, I don't know yet. So for those who are new here, my stream hours are usually, Monday through Thursday, around, like, 9:30 to 12 Eastern time. Every day this week I've pushed a little bit over, but I may stream again tomorrow. It's just gonna depend on a couple of different things, including some more annoying adulting things, like we have to take the car to the repairs, because the car is, getting old. Poor thing. This has been a blast. To newcomers and old regulars, I'm loving a lot of the new people we're getting, too. So it's just been nice. It's nice to see new people. It's nice to just hang out and vibe and do all this good stuff. Ooh, thanks for streaming it. Oh, no, it's always a pleasure, Dart. And thank you for hanging out with us. Like, really. My whole lunch is 550 calories and my drink is 80 calories, so would you eat it? Gee, you know, I am not actually a calorie counter, because for me it's not about calories, it's about nutrients. So at my age, I favor food that is very nutritionally dense as much as possible, macronutrients as well as micronutrients. And the big thing that I favor is trying to get as much fiber as I can in every meal, because when you get into your older years, your 30s and onward, you have to start thinking about your vitals and your blood work, and a lot of people end up developing high cholesterol, not from anything. I mean, diet can do it, but sometimes it's just hereditary, and so you got to think about a lot of things, and so I think more about nutrition rather than calories, Because you can have an 800-calorie meal that is superfood and super healthy, and then you can have like a 100-calorie meal, like a ramen noodles that's all like saturated with sodium and added like not good for you like chemicals and ingredients. And I would favor like a meal that's 800 where it has good unsaturated fats and protein and all of that. So I don't really calorie count. Now if it's a 550-calorie meal where it's like, you know, you've got like some good lentils and some good healthy lean protein or plant-based protein and like nice fiber rich, get your palette of vegetables or greens or whatever. That's another story, but right, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna head out, I'm gonna rest my voice, get to my IRL stuff and all that good stuff. It has been genuinely so much fun. No raid today, I don't think. I need to yeah, I need to go wind down. But thank you all again. I will try to stream tomorrow. I don't know yet. Cecily, it's so lovely. Thank you so much. What is this emote? Now I'm curious. That is really fun. Take it easy. You too, Dart. Yeah, thank you all again.